Back to another Slay the Spire stream. I'm your host, Vegetable Bread. We won our last game. We won Defect Run last time. So we're going to be doing another A20 Slay the Spire run. This time starting out with Watcher. Let's go. Let's see what Niao's got for us. Not a huge fan of transforming a card, so I usually don't do that. Max HP is nice, but generally not super necessary. Let's take a look at the route and see if there's any weird considerations that need to be taken. I like this right route. 3 fights, 2 question marks, and then a shop. You can't really take a regret through an elite fight, generally. These question marks, I probably wouldn't take either Snake, Serpent or Shrine of Gold. Also, if we do this, we're forced into 2 shops if we want to get 3 elites. So maybe that's not a good route. Other routes only get 2 elites, though. So it seems like we're just going to have to deal with having 3 shops. Or 2 shops. Which I guess is okay. If we choose a rare card to obtain, there's some kind of bad ones, but there's some really good ones as well. I think in general this is really positive, but since we don't have a fire before the first elite, it does increase the chance that we just get Gremlin Nobbed and killed right here. So I don't think I'm going to take that one. Max HP plus 6 is probably the most conservative option, but I do like trading out for a boss relic on Watcher quite a bit, so I think we're going to do that. Oh boy. So maybe we are not taking this route, because you're being forced into 2 shops when we are guaranteed to have exactly 99 gold for the entire run. It is not so hot. We did get an energy relic, so we're a little bit overpowered. We could go with this 4-fight route for the first fire. That seems fine. We do only get 2 elites in the act, but I think getting more card rewards is better than being forced into shops that we can't use. I guess we could go this way too, and get 3 fights still, and not get forced into shops. But question marks aren't really great with ectoplasm either. There's a bunch of them that like take your money, and or there's one of them that takes your money. The slime pit. Yeah. We have a bunch of money here, so we can just vigilance, defend, and strike. We can do it all. Should be able to take 0 damage in this fight. Strike doesn't do anything. Pretty sure this is lethal. Okay. Floor 1 weave. I don't see any reason not to pick that. Seems great. So now I just gotta pick a bunch of scry and I got a deck. Easy peasy. Not much to talk about with these turns. We've got 4 energy, so we're just playing all the cards. Ooh, talk to hand. Wow, these card rewards have been crazy. We could get rid of a strike probably. I'm not like super excited about it, but definitely do it. We get an extra card reward, so we should have time to get another attack before Gremlin Nob kills us. We're probably breaking with strike and, or I guess with 2 strikes and then a flying talk to the hand. Yeah, strikes do more damage. We'll talk to the hand on the higher health, less threatening one. So we have to Eruption Strike if we want to get a kill. We have to block for 12 if we do that. Which is fine, because we can Vigilance and then Eruption, and then Strike Defense. Talk to the hand goes pretty well with follow-up, so we can do that. Crush Giants obviously is really good too. I think it's follow-up here. We are 4 energies, so maybe follow-up is not super necessary. Taking a little bit of damage in the first hard fight. None of these say scry on them. We can take prostrate and try and get some divinity going. It seems like, in my opinion, scry decks tend to not be divinity decks. Scry, you're kind of trying to just like grind out every turn. Getting in damage with your weaves and block with Nirvana and stuff. You don't have like a big burst turn. So I don't think I'm going to go into Mantra here. And similarly, I think Flurry of Blows is kind of distracting if we've already got a weave. So I think we'll probably just either skip here or take Empty Body. Empty Body doesn't seem right quite yet. I could see it being correct later, but not now. Alright, we've got plenty of health, so we can smith something. Probably talk to the hand. Need that damage return up as soon as possible. Ideally, we get talk to the hand now before we look them up. We could duplication potion on the talk to the hand. We'd have to wake him up right now, but I think that's probably what we want to do anyway. We could use the Gambler's Brew to Eruption and get more damage out of the duplication potion. Let's see, if we do that, we get to Eruption, double strike, talk to the hand, follow up. But then we might be stuck in Wrath mode. We've only got one way to get out. Yeah, I think I just like double talk to the hand here. Yeah, well, I guess we don't know we would have been stuck until we see the next 3 cards. But, or we'll never know because the shuffle would have been different. But with 6 block return, we can afford to take the fight fairly slow. We're pretty much guaranteed to get Vigilance next turn, so we can afford to go into Eruption here. Is this lethal? So we got 7, puts me down to 19, and then these do more than that. Yep. Ooh, wow. Second round of Toxic Egg is amazing. Scrawl seems really good. Scrawl's pretty much always good. It's good here too. It's up against a little bit of scrying, which would be nice to have, but Scrawl Plus is just way too good to ignore. It'd be nice to get Eruption or Weave upgraded. Weave, we end up playing a lot, so the 2 damage matters. And Eruption gets a cost decrease. Follow-up also gets 4 damage, which is nice. Might be worth pumping the brakes on the Weave plan a little bit. We haven't picked up any Scry. But I think I'm still going to upgrade it. it's still the plan for now. Definitely feel strong enough to get it another elite, so let's go do that. Orichalcum. Seems great. Orichalcum is particularly good in this fight. How many cards do we want to draw with Scrawl? We want to spend 4 energy attacking. We're never getting Talk to the Hand down because we don't have any way of getting off artifact charges. I guess this is probably the power potion, so let's see what's in there first. Zero on Diva form seems good. I think like water might actually be better. Like water plus Orichalcum in this fight means as soon as we kill one guy, we're basically immune to damage. So I think I'll take that. Okay, so then now the priority is we just need to do as much damage as possible to kill this sentry. So we probably actually Eruption, Weave, and then Scroll. And then hopefully we can find either Talk to the Hand follow-up or like Vigilance or something. Is that good? I don't want to take 20 here. Okay, so if we want to kill this guy, he has 40 health. We need to do how much damage is in the deck? 14 plus 12 is 26. Plus another 12 is 38. So we actually have to do Eruption if we want to kill him on the first shuffle. We can't recur Weave, so it doesn't do extra damage. So I guess we basically have to take 20. Alright, so if we Vigilance, we block out. Or we can do 2 attacks and kill the front sentry. But if we do 2 attacks and kill the front sentry, we're not guaranteed to get Vigilance back. So I think we just Vigilance and get out. This does put me in the unfortunate situation where even if I draw 3 strikes, I'm unlikely to be able to kill the front sentry next turn. I need to draw Talk to the Hand specifically and 2 strikes. We did get a good start on him and we didn't take any damage, so can't be too upset about that. Okay, so hopefully we're taking 5 in the fight. Looks like that's the situation. Alright, not much to talk about for the rest of this fight, just playing straights when we see them, and then turn otherwise. I think at this point our dazed exhausting has outpaced their dazed shuffling. Might get an Eruption Lethal here. Any attack works next turn. Cool. Akabiko. Interesting. What does Toxic Egg Akabiko say about the deck? It says I should pick up like Wreath of Flame, because it would be upgraded. And does the same thing as Akabiko basically. Also, Talk to the Hand is good with multi-attacks, although bad with Akabiko. None of these say scry. I don't think we need to take Windmill Strike. We're not like that desperate for damage. We can't be as slow as we were in that fight against Hexaghost, though. He'd kill us. But I think we skip here. Alright, follow-up kills one. Or I could do Eruption kills one, follow-up kills another one. And then we take 7. Actually, we can Eruption, follow-up Strike and Weave. Yeah, and we can kill them all. Oh. Doubling is less than +8. It looks like we can kill them all anyway, though. No, that's not true. I'm gonna restart the fight. We can't kill them all. Okay, so how do we minimize damage? We can kill 2 and take 14, or we can kill 1 and take 14. Actually, if we kill 1, we take 15, looks like. Oh no, we can kill 2 without going into Wrath. No, let's see. So this is... These each do 6. So we cannot kill 2 without going into Wrath. So if we use follow-up on one of these 2 to kill it, then he has 25 health, and we have 18 damage. So we would take 15 if we leave him and one of these up. So maybe the Eruption is actually the damage minimizing plan. Yeah, because if we Eruption, we take 14. We can make ourselves take 14 by killing this guy. But then we only get to break one of the other 2. So yeah, I think I like the Eruption plan best. Okay, so they have... This one has 27 health, this one has 26. 14 plus 12 is 26, so we'll do that. This doesn't kill him, but... It's close. Protect Plus is great. Flying Sleeves and Bowling Bash both combo with Akabika. And talk to the hand, obviously. Flying Sleeves could be really helpful, or sorry, Bowling Bash could be really helpful for like a Gremlin mob or Slime mob fight, if that's one of these 2. Although I might be taking 2 question marks here. Let's go for the Protect, it's a better card. We have so much energy, I don't really feel like we need the Eruption upgrade. I guess follow-up's the best then. We can Strike Double Defend and take 1. Or we can Protect and take 0. I think I like keeping Protect. Probably lethal, yeah. So we have a second copy of Weave available. Weaves are quite a bit rarer than Sources of Scry, so even though there's a Third Eye Plus in this card pick, I think I might take the Weave. Which seems a bit ludicrous, since I have nothing that has Scry on it. Yeah, I think I take Weave and then take the other fight as well, and try and find a Scry card, and then maybe rest. Depending on how it goes. I think this is the Gambler's Brew. I think I need to draw some more attacks to spend with my 3 energy. Oh, did I say? Do we have lethal? Eruption costs 0, so we'd strike and then scrawl for 8 cards with 2 mana left. Eruption plus 24 is 33 damage. Yeah, we'd almost certainly get it. 8 of these cards, yeah. Alright, none of these say scry, unfortunately. There's a wall up here. Wallop and Talk to the Hand have a sort of weird relationship because they're both sort of contrasting ways to generate block through attacks. And they don't really work super well together. Wallop, they're both independently great cards, obviously. We don't have any, like, divinity, and we're not likely to go into it. And Wallop is expensive. I think maybe we take the Sash Whip just because it's so good against Hexaghost. We're going to have a little bit of trouble against Hexaghost currently. Yeah. Doesn't feel great, but I think it has to be done. Let's upgrade Sash Whip so we get 2 weak. That upgrade really helped right here because we get him weak on the second turn, and this is a big attack. We can block out with Protect. It gives us plenty of time to redraw Protect for the second big attack. We can't afford to go too slow, so I think we will Eruption Weave Scrawl here. We're already blocked out. I guess Eruption Strike does the most damage. It's pretty weird to play an unupgraded Eruption twice in a turn, but... Alright, I think that bought us enough time that we're probably gonna win the race. We might be able to afford to Eruption here too. We'd have 2 turns to draw back into Calm. Let's see, so he'd be doing 18 times 2, but then he'd be weak, so he would lose 4 attacks, so he'd get a 14. We're not really blocking for 14 times 2 though, so I think that's probably a mistake. I think we need to just Protect here and redraw it. Turns out we weren't going fast enough. So we have to defend against the big attack here. Even we did not draw the right tools to do it. We're not dead, but we're now way behind. Okay, should get there next turn. It's a bit close. Upgraded Wish is significantly worse because we have Ectoplasm, so we can't take the gold. So it's Plated Armor or Strength. Strength is quite good with Weave, theoretically, if we ever find any Scry. Lessons Learned is nice. We already have a bunch of upgrades, though. Like, almost every card is upgraded, except for the basic cards. Brilliance does a lot of damage. We don't have any mantras, so it's hard to imagine that being the best choice. I guess we'll just take Wish. If we take Snecko Eye, are we picking it? Or if we get Snecko Eye? I think so. Alright, let's go for it. No Snecko Eye. We did get an Astrolabe, a Runic Pyramid, and a Cursed Key. We don't have any Cursed Energy, and we've already got 4 energy, so I don't think Cursed Key is happening. We don't have any particular synergy with Runic Pyramid. Runic Pyramid is obviously really good. We do have Weaves, so we can control, we can prevent them from being shuffled, we can get them back into the hand, and then shuffle, and then play them. Which is nice, but I wouldn't say necessary. Sash Whip is a little bit timing sensitive, so it's nice to be able to hold that until the correct time. Same with like 0-cost attacks and Talk to the Hand. We can hold them until Talk to the Hand is correct. We can also hold Talk to the Hand until we remove people's artifact charges with Sash Whip. But I think Astrolabe's the pick here. We need to find some Scry stuff, and there's quite a bit of it. So ditch the 3 strikes and get see what we get. Alright, we got Signature Move, which is interesting because we did just get rid of 3 strikes. Empty Mind and Reach Heaven. Huh. Weird. We don't really have enough like draw to support Reach Heaven. We also don't have like Divinity or anything, which is clearly what you want to do, so you can get, you know, 3 Through Violences in your hand or something, and then go into Divinity and kill people. So that's kind of awkward. At least we replaced the attacks with more damage, so we're not like way behind on that. Empty Mind Plus is weird. Alright, let's find some scrying. We gotta keep up with Champ, so we need to find some sort of scaling solution, which we don't currently have. We have Wish Strength is about it for now. If we find a bunch of Scry, we already have Weaves, so we have a deck ready to scale, we just don't have any actual stuff to enable it. I would love to go to one of these 2 shops, but if I do, I'm forced to go to this shop also. Which is unacceptable, because we only have 100 gold. So I guess we're not doing that. Looks like probably 2 elites. We could go get 3 if we could do these 2. And this one. I guess let's plan on the 3, and then if we don't want that, we can go up the middle and skip this one. Get an extra fire. Or it's not an extra fire, but sort of the same thought. If we're not weak enough after this question mark, we can go to this fire and rest before this elite. Okay, so we're getting to either the here or here. Looks like this is probably the route we want. 2 fights is the easy pool. Act 2 early question marks are really good, because you can like turn into a vampire or something. So let's plan on that. Let's Empty Mind first, see what we get. It's gonna be hard to trigger Signature Move. It's not a good random card. I guess we could do it now with either of these potions. It does also knock down this bird. Actually, probably kills him. I'm actually going to restart the fight so I can put Talk to the Hand on a bird and then not punch that bird a bunch. So we're going to target this one of these 2 low health ones. With damage, so we can get them down, and then put the Talk to the Hand on the high health one, so we can keep him around and get block return when we need it. I think it's just protect, double defend. Okay, we could wish here for 8 plated armor and then lose it immediately. I guess we could wish defend, block for 13, and still lose all the plated armor, or almost all of it. We'd keep 2. We can reach heaven and then immediately draw the reach heaven. Or draw the through violence, rather. With scroll. We can probably knock down one of these 2 birds. I think it would have to be the Talk to the Hand one, because we need to generate block while we're doing that. Okay, let's do that. Alright, let's knock him down while doing as little damage as possible. And then concentrate on the highly threatening ones. This Reach Heaven Empty Mind thing is pretty good. We get to Vigilance for free if we're going to Empty Mind. But we can't order things correctly. We can't Vigilance and Reach Heaven and then Empty Mind because we only have 5 energy. One does 5, so we'll have to Reach Heaven to kill him. Then I guess we can just defend with defend. I guess let's Empty Mind and shuffle first. And do some damage to that one. Fear No Evil is interesting. None of these say Scry again. Really struggling to find Scry with this run. Fear No Evil is kind of interesting because A, it's just a really good card, and B, we have Empty Mind. So that would be a mono-neutral way to do some damage and draw cards, which is really good. It's also good if we ever find like Kunai or Shuriken or something, because we want to have those turns where we're playing a bunch of weaves. And Fear No Evil is also an attack. It is also the only unupgraded card in the card pick. Maybe we should pick Consecrate since we don't have any AoE. I think Fear No Evil is the sort of standout card in this pick, so I'll pick it. Now that we've gotten rid of all strikes, we could upgrade all defends. I think I like that. 8 block is quite a bit. We have Empty Body, so we could Eruption Empty Body to get out. Or we could just like double defend and draw. Scroll. I think I like double defend and draw. We can get Talk to the Hand down. Or we can get Vigilance down. Kind of choose one. They both block out, and talk to the hand does more next turn, probably. In addition to getting 2 of his plated armor off. And we can save protect here. I think we can play signature move here, but we probably only want to do it if it's lethal, but it looks like it's definitely lethal. I don't think I want to take a third weave, especially not when it's up against a scry card. We like desperately need scry, and we have too many weaves already. I'm not super enthusiastic about picking Just Lucky when I don't have any strength or dex scaling. I guess I have Wish, technically. But Just Luckies are so easy to get, and the weaves are so hard to get. Yeah, I can't take a third weave, though. No, we're definitely not lucky, because it's... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, Just Lucky. Yeah, I think we have to pick with Just Lucky, but... I don't feel good about it. I'm pretty sure we become a ghost. It seems really good. It's pretty much the ideal outcome from these question marks. Ooh, we never get this money back, so we just pay $50 for the privilege of watching a joust here. Probably Third Eye. We have a Toxic Egg, so Third Eye is always upgraded to Third Eye Plus. It would be really nice to find one. I actually passed a Third Eye earlier to pick up a second weave because I was greedy. But yeah, who do we think's gonna win? I bet the murderer is gonna win. I win the bet, but I don't get any money. We're at max health, so we should probably fight the elite first and then take a fire, rather than taking a fire and then an elite. And it looks like we can stay on the 3 elite plan for now. We'll see. Slavers. Oh, apparitions are automatically upgraded because Toxic Egg. Yikes. That's nice. Weave follow-up is free. I mean, max HP of 34 is just what you get with Watcher. I haven't done anything to increase my max HP. Just turned into a ghost. Yeah, looks like we have to skip Reach Heaven. We could use a potion here. Yeah, actually, we only use 1/2 of the Bottle Miracle, and we'll need to use at least one of these potions this fight. So let's do it. It's better to get that down on turn 1. Maybe get it shuffled into the next turn. No. We probably want to talk to the hand on Blue Slaver instead of Red Slaver, if we can kill Red Slaver this turn. And in order to kill Red Slaver this turn, let's Miracle and then Scrawl. So we draw 6 cards. Only have to find 2 strikes. I did get the energy from follow-up. I did not have enough. We did not find 2 strikes. We could Eruption Fear No Evil. It's not good though. We could Wish Fear No Evil. And then Apparition. So get the 4 strength, then do exactly 12. Ghost out. I guess we could just Empty Mind and draw a little bit more. Eruption is only free if we actually use Fear No Evil to go back into Calm, but I want to Fear No Evil on this Slaver, and he's not attacking. I guess it does do more damage than Fear No Evil, so I could just Fear No Evil somebody else. I think we just need to get some cards out of the hand, so that we can Empty Body. So let's do this. And now we can empty body draw 3. Hopefully get a strike. No! Wow. Oh wait, we can talk to the hand and then signature move. This is the only attack left in the hand. At that point though, I'd be signature moving for 40 damage on Red Slaver. I don't think that's worth it. So I'm actually going to talk to the hand to kill him, just so I can signature move. And we'll just block out with defend. Quite a turn. There's that through violence. Ooh, this is our first time to get back weave. Oh wait, no, it doesn't work because there's 0 cards. I hate that interaction. Doesn't seem like it should be that way. We have to burn either protect or apparition to save health. I think I'll do apparition because I get to keep protect for next turn. Let's see, we can do 18 or what is it? I guess we don't have the energy to do wish Fear No Evil Sash Whip. No, yeah, we can't wish for gold, unfortunately. We can just wish for plated armor here to block out, which is fine. It's not exciting, it's okay. We have to eruption so that we can signature. Ooh, there's Shuriken. Okay, we found their scaling. And that's great with Weave, so we got a plan now. There's a third eye too. Wow, what a great card reward. That's exactly what I wanted. Scaling, third eye. And I got a potion too, liquid memories. So. That increased our win percent by quite a bit. We can't play everything, because this doesn't enter calm, so we've spent 3 energy to play these 3. Do we want to be in Eruption? We have actually quite a few stance exiters. If we're in Apparition, we don't care about stance. If we find Empty Mind, we don't care. And if we find Vigilance, we don't care. But he can hit for like 25 next turn, so we could end up taking 50 and dying. But if that happens, we can just Liquid Memories back Fear No Evil. So I guess I won't worry about it. It's our first Shuriken proc of the run. Everything stayed the same cost except for Protect. I looked at Protect and I was like, why does this cost 0? So we can, let's see. We can like wish for strength and then defend apparition. Yeah, it seems like that's the right thing to do. Wishing for plated armor is generally better. But I think I want to end this fight as soon as possible. And I have a 0 cost protect. Oh, that's a good point. Okay. I was thinking of using the protect, but it only blocks for 1, so I don't think I'll do it. Oh wait, it doesn't block for anything. I don't need to. Unfortunately, in the Snecko fight, I just realized weaves are not that good. This one happened to cost 0, which is nice, but that's not guaranteed. We have 2 scries here. We should do them in ascending order if we want to do them both. We are trapped in Wrath mode here. Yeah. It's a good thing we got that scroll upgraded. Really matters in this fight. Do we have lethal? 12 plus 24. Plus the weave twice. Or plus the weave just once, because we can't afford this one. We're definitely not dead. We can Liquid Memories back the calm was the plan for this situation. We can also draw theoretically with Scrawl, although it hurts. We can Third Eye to get rid of stuff and then Scrawl, although Third Eye won't show us the real costs of things because the cost doesn't change until we draw it. No, we can't bop back an apparition. Or maybe we can. I think I did skip one on turn 1. No. Hey, Mayona. How's it going? I don't usually look at viewer count, but currently there are 2 people chatting, and it says there's 1 viewer, which is very confusing to me. Someone is chatting without viewing. I don't know who it could be. You don't count? Oh, I see. The G changed words. Starting to play Watcher. Yeah, it's definitely the hardest class to play for sure. I think it's intentionally designed to be that way. So the max damage we have is follow up. Follow up only costs 1, so we can just lucky follow up Third Eye and play all the weaves. We currently have 5 strength, so weaves. This is the unupgraded weave, so we do 9 damage with that. So we do 12 plus 9 is 21, plus 24 plus 9 is 33, 33 plus 21 is 54, plus another 9. So it's not enough. So we need to find a plan to exit Wrath, or to draw Apparition. I think we will scrawl at some point this turn to try and find Apparition. So let's Third Eye first. There are some apparitions in here. We'll get rid of the weave. Actually, this prevents the weave cost from being randomized, so we will get this weave back for free. So now that we have these weaves, do we have lethal? We can follow up now. Sure, we can use apparition. What's the problem with apparition? So if we use follow up, we get back 11 plus 9 is 20 damage. So we do 44. Yeah, we have lethal now. Cool. Neat. Flying Sleeves is very good with sort of both halves of Shuriken. It both helps us to scale and helps when it is scaled. Nothing here says scry. So I think we probably grab the Flying Sleeves. Never got into mantra stuff. It's also really good with Wish. Okay. Probably upgrading the Just Lucky. Could also see Eruption. We are still a 3 energy deck, so the Eruption upgrade is pretty meaningful. Yeah, I think I'll do Eruption instead. Is this the key? We're only hitting 1 more question mark this act, and then we'd have to hit 3 question marks in Act 4 to get a relic, but we could just take the key now and then get a relic out of the next thing. My favorite way to block with Watcher is Talk to the Hand. Talk to the Hand is really great. There's a lot of sort of Watcher archetypes that do a lot of attacks, if you're stance dancing, playing a lot of flurry of blows. If you are doing what this deck is trying and failing to do, then you're playing a lot of scries to get weaves. Of course, there's lots of ways to do it. You can also do like fasting and like mantra. You can do just mantra if you have some kind of strength scaling or deck scaling like kunai. And you can just do like protect plus. Protect plus blocks for a ton just by itself. I think we just take the Sapphire Key here. There's not really enough time for Tiny Chest to be good. Here's why we upgrade Apparition. Eruption, rather. I guess it doesn't matter. But it's pretty fun to be an Eruption here. I guess even if we don't apparition, we could still block for 18. And if we don't apparition, then we can liquid memories it back later, which seems pretty important. Let's just lucky first, and if the top card is one of the two weaves, then we will eruption. Okay. The block relic is bad now because we pretty much always want to play just lucky. Okay, it is not. Okay, so I think we just protect instead and save the apparition for later in the fight. Ouch. There's the top of the hand. So we want to play 3 attacks this turn. We probably want to save Flying Sleeves for later when we have the same problem. We definitely want to talk to the hands first, and then we probably want to weave. And then I guess we can just play both of the other two. Maybe the right thing to do this turn was to go back and get Eruption or something. We're doing quite a bit of damage. I guess I'll Flying Sleeves too. It blocks for 6. That's something I kind of need this turn. Taking 21, blocking for 9. I'd rather take 5. Or I guess 6. Alright, double apparition. Now I think we do go get Eruption, because we only have 2 attacks this turn. And we're going to be intangible for the next 2 turns, so we have some time to draw Empty Mind. So we need to find a 3rd attack. We want to Fear No Evil before Eruption, so that we don't exit Wrath. We want to be in Wrath mode next turn for doing a bunch of damage. So Fear No Evil first, and then go get Eruption. Play Eruption. Play Weave. Play those. Yikes, what a terrible turn. We have 3rd eye for next turn, so we can get our 2 weaves back and then scrawl. We're probably going to be able to signature move next turn. Alright, I think we're going to get Strength and Sash Whip. Actually, if we get to, we are guaranteed to get signature move next turn, which is guaranteed to do 80 damage. So let's just defend, because nothing matters. I'll still take the Strength, because why not? Shovel, huh? Sash Whip is not active. We had played a skill on the previous turn. That's true. It did block for a little bit. And blocking for 1 was all we needed. You're right, it was better. No, we blocked. He didn't deal us damage. Unless I'm crazy. Because we wished for strength and then defended. There's a second Reach Heaven here. I don't think we're really an alpha deck, although that's shiny. It's not like convincingly bad. We have apparitions, so we can like wait for it to get set up. This Reach Heaven signature move stuff has really blown my mind. I don't think we want a second reach heaven, so I think we just skip here. We could do crush joints. We have Sash Whip and Talk to the Hand, so we are sort of committed to getting through people's artifacts. See a troll. So I think we skip. Alright, big attacks on turn 1. We can Vigilance Empty Mind, try and find some more block. Currently blocking for 16 and eating some damage, eating 7. Probably want to scroll here. I think Weave first and then scroll. I could see an argument for Reach Heaven first and then scroll so that we get the 3 violence as well. But I don't think that's necessary. I was hoping to block without Apparition. I guess we could just double defend. Oh wait, we can Third Eye. Third Eye gets back a Weave, maybe 2. Alright, let's give that a shot. Sash Whip blocks a little bit, so I think that's probably enough, and we get our strength. Alright, Talk to the Hand and Just Lucky are great. Hopefully the top card is that Weave. It is not. We've got our strength proc, so we'll keep the flying sleeves for getting it later. Okay. I'll keep 1 Apparition for next turn. I don't need 2. Probably don't need Eruption either. We're always doing follow-up. Always doing Weave. They're attacking for 19. Let's do Vigilance. Okay. I guess I could just wish for Plated Armor to block out. Seems fine. We can trigger your signature move. So we can kill the Centurion and then signature move, which seems good. Oh. I guess I have Flying Sleeves. Shoot, forgot about that one. Okay, well I'll have Flying Sleeves to get the strength now. Then. Surprisingly not lethal. Okay, sure. I'll block out then. Okay. Wave of the Hand's great. We have Talk to the Hand, so Wave of the Hand sort of generates infinite debuffs. So let's grab it. We have 2 energy potions. Probably don't need both to be energy potions, so let's discard the more restrictive one. Keep the Bottle of Miracle. This fight's kind of scary. We can get a bunch of debuffs on the first turn, so that's nice. Does force us to attack the guy with block turn, but that's okay. Let's Empty Mind, see what we draw. Looks like Weave signature move Third Eye is probably the play. And then Weave again. If we do that, signature move can Weave and signature move can kill this cultist. And then we're taking 8 and blocking for 9. Seems good. Apparition Scroll for next turn seems reasonable. Probably don't need the Wish. I'll keep the 2 attacks. Okay, Sash Whip weakens. Let's see how much damage he's doing after being weakened. Oh, he's already weak. Forgot. So if we draw all of these, then we have Just Lucky. So we want to draw one less than all of them so that Just Lucky's Scry actually works. So we want to scroll now. Oh wait, it's already too late. We're already drawing all of them. I guess then we Fear No Evil so that this triggers a shuffle. Okay. We probably just want to Just Lucky to block out and then Apparition. Maybe kill one. Just Lucky triggers the Shuriken, so we don't need to spend Flying Sleeves. We could just double Apparition. Yeah, I think I'm on board for that. Okay, if we can spend these 3 attacks, we could Signature Move. That doesn't seem very realistic. So I don't think that's happening. So we only have 5 energy. So let's Empty Mind, see what's in our hand. More Fun with Wave of the Hand is available, but they're already both weak, so it doesn't really matter. And he actually only has 1 week left. We can just Sash Wipe him though. This is just lethal, right? So. Blockbot's probably better than both of these. So which one of these is worse? I think Colorless Potion's probably worse. It's not very predictable. Crescendo Plus is interesting. I think probably no. I think we're skipping here. I think we can take another Elite. Hopefully it's not Book of Stabbing. Okay. Turn 1 attack, how rude. We can Fear No Evil Eruption to get mana back, or we can Eruption, then Fear No Evil, more likely to block out. Fear No Evil does 8 damage, so it's so the doubled is the same as the plus 8 damage. Sash Whip does 10, so it does 20 once it's doubled. So we probably Eruption. Let's see, how do we kill the Mad Gremlin? There's no way to do it efficiently, unfortunately. So I guess we Eruption on the Shield Gremlin and play the other 2 on the Mad Gremlin. I kind of want to get that weak off, though. Maybe we care about the weak more. We're probably playing Apparition either way. If we're playing Apparition either way, then we might as well go into Wrath. Is that true? Or stay in Wrath at the end of the turn. The only ways we can exit are Apparitions, Empty Mind, and that's it. We have Scrawl to draw. Oh, and Vigilance. Yeah, I think we'll probably be okay if we stay in Wrath at the end of the turn. So then we're Fear No Eviling, and then Eruptioning, and then Sash Whipping, and then Apparition Defend. So is Fear No Evil, Sash Whip lethal if we do it like that? Yeah, it is. So this is 9 damage, so it's exactly lethal. So 16 plus 9 is 25. It seems nice. Right, he is not attacking. But we did find a way out of our stance if we want it. I think we want the energy. I guess Empty Mind always costs 1 energy. If we Vigilance, then Vigilance sort of pays for itself, but it doesn't pay for Empty Mind. So I think I care about getting Strength every turn more than I care about staying in Wrath here. So let's Empty Mind to get out of Wrath. Okay. Yep. Oh, okay. Take a look. Sorry about that. Now there are no more people in the house. Okay, we definitely want to get Talk to the Hand down on the leader. And we want to play 3 attack sisters, so it's probably Talk to the Hand, Weave, Flying Sleeves. That costs 2 energy. There's nothing useful we can do with the last energy unless we want to blow the Bottled Miracle on getting into Vigilance, but that seems just foolish. With these 2 we can kill the Shield Gremlin, so we should probably do that. Because he can be pretty annoying. Alright, follow up kills the Sneaky Gremlin perfectly, so that seems like a good plan. And then we probably like Wave of the Hand Scrawl and see how much how many sources of weak we can find. Alright, so we're going to struggle to get 3 attacks this turn. It's got to be Reach Heaven, Weave. I guess then we can Third Eye and do 2 more Weaves. So maybe we just Weave and then... maybe we just Weave and then Wish. Wish is the thing here. Maybe this is like a... Bottled Miracle turn too. So if we Weave, Third Eye, double Weave, I guess if we're gonna Bottled Miracle, we should Bottled Miracle. We should like Wish and then Weave and then Bottled Miracle, and then drink both Third Eye, double Weave, and then like Reach Heaven. Let's see, does that work? Okay, so we've got 3 energy now. So if we drink Bottled Miracle, we'd have 2, and we're spending 1 on Third Eye, so that does not work. But the only way to get Wish and then also another Strength this turn is to Wish and then drink the potion and Weave. And we need to scale up against this really quickly, so let's do that. I think I don't want to keep the Just Lucky. The Just Lucky is going to end up in my hand right after a shuffle, so it's not really super good right then. Let's kill the Gremlin Wizard first. We only managed to get 4 weak down. We probably shouldn't have used Wave of the Hand before Scrawl. It's probably a mistake. Because we weren't able to use all the stuff. This is probably an Apparition turn. We can also weaken him with Sash Whip. Since this is an Apparition turn, I would imagine we want to go into Eruption. Eruption, follow-up, Sash Whip, Apparition is only 3 energy because follow-up returns, so I guess we Empty Mind first. See if we draw anything that changes our mind. Kinda did. That Fear No Evil at the end, and the Vigilance at the beginning. So the Vigilance at the beginning is free, unless we want to stay in Eruption. And then we have to play both. Let's see, so we have 5 attacks in hand, which is awkward. And no scrying. Story of my life. We're generating 3 block per attack, and if we Vigilance, then we're generating 8 from that. So if we play Vigilance and 3 attacks, we are taking 7. Assuming we end in Calm. So let's do this part. And then Sash Whip is going to block 2. So let's see what he's attacking for after that. Oh wait, he's dead. Great. Fasting is interesting. This is a 3 energy deck though, so I don't think we can maintain that. We'd get too skinny. We'd die. Because we have no way to purge the... we have no way to generate artifacts or purge the debuff. And since you can pretty reliably get sort of debuff manipulation stuff at a shop, normally I would be like, okay, let's buy fasting and go to a shop. But since we took ectoplasm, we never get any value out of shops, basically. But I think we can take a second Flying Sleeves. We're pretty frequently in the situation where we're trying to manipulate exactly how many shuriken procs we're getting. So I definitely don't feel bad about Flying Sleeves. I really need more scrying cards though. It's crazy how few we found. Maybe this is a mistake. No, it's only my second strength payoff card. So let's go for it. It's really bad with that one card though. This card. Although it's pretty okay right now. And then let's scroll for a 3rd attack. Very nice of Snake Plant to not attack on turn 1. He usually attacks on turn 1, I feel like. He's attacking for 24 here, so we can block for exactly that. So I guess we should. Oh, I guess we're slightly overblocking with the Talk of the Hands. Alright, here's Just Lucky with Weaves in the Graveyard. Probably want to go into Apparition here too. Let's see what we see with this. Okay, there's more Apparition next turn. I guess we're killing him. Simmering Fury is kind of fun. I think it's not in the deck though. Okay, did we scale up enough to beat Champ? I don't know. I think maybe we dig here. It'd be really nice to find Kunai. Pendib's okay. We do have some Pendib payoff stuff, so I don't mind it. We also have a lot of stuff that charges it up, for sure. Probably want to end in Calm here, or end in nothing, I guess. So then we have like Eruption, Weave, Sash Whip, Fear No Evil, and then Empty Mind. And then we've got 2 energy left for that. Seems fine. We can either block for 8 or hit for 41. I think we need to block. Plus we develop Calm. We could duplication potion signature move here, which gets us an extra strength, and then use the block potion to block out. Does 82 damage. I think I like that. I would love to get signature move down with pen nib, but that's just not realistic. So wait for it. Block potion is only blocking for 10 here. It's possible it could block for 12 later, but I think blocking for 10 is quite enough. Wish for strength apparition, take 1. That certainly helps us scale up pretty quickly. Yeah, I think I'm into that. We can prep Reach Heaven here. We cannot proc Shuriken. It's our first turn we're missing. Yeah, this is a bad turn. I guess I'll keep Flying Sleeves so I can get Shuriken proc later. Alright, Just Lucky should get back. I guess it's just. Oh, it's both waves. So that's nice. We can wave the hand first to weaken him for a bunch, which seems highly worth it. Keep the Talk to the Hand there. We're going to play Talk to the Hand in the second phase, hopefully, which means we need to... oh, wait. I guess that means we mulligan this now. So that he doesn't purge it. Through Violence with Pen Nib seems good. And then we can scroll here to attack with 3 energy. Get a guaranteed another Flying Sleeves follow-up. We should have actually done this differently. We should have put the weaves in hand and then scrawled to draw these and shuffle. And then we could play weaves and Third Eye. I think it's actually so good that I'm going to restart the fight. He does purge all the debuffs. I believe, at least. He might only purge strength debuffs. I think it's only the heart that does that. Let's check really quick. So when he uses anger, removes all debuffs, yeah. Okay, so we just restarted the fight, so we have to remember what we did. This turn it was Eruption, Sash Whip, Weave, Weave all Empty Mind, and then we Duplication Potion to the signature move, and drink a Block Pot. This turn we wished for Strength, punched him with Weave, and went into Apparition mode. This turn kind of sucked. We just reached Heaven and passed, I believe. Considered playing Flying Sleeves or Protector, something like that. Okay, so this is the turn where we're reordering things with respect to Scrawl, so that we can have the whatchamacallums, weaves in hand. So we're going to Just Lucky to... We're still going to get rid of the Talk to the Hand. And then through Violence with Pen Nib. And then... What's the point of Wave of the Hand here? We're not generating any block. I guess that was maybe a mistake that I made last time. So if we have to play at least one card in order to scrawl and force a shuffle. So we need to draw 5 cards with it. So that one card will be Flying Sleeves. Okay, so now we can play the weaves and then play Third Eye to get them back. And we can get rid of Signature Move for next turn because it's always super awkward. We're not currently in a stance, so I don't think I want Empty Mind. And we'll get rid of Reach Heaven too. And we have one more energy to proc the shurikens, so we'll do that. Pretty good split here on champ. I don't mind that at all. Womp womp. Followed it by nothing. Okay, we do want to talk to the hand next turn. I will Flying Sleeves, just because I have the extra dependent damage. Flying Sleeves does do quite a bit of damage with 10 strength. Maybe it was a mistake to keep the talk to the hand. I really need to find a intangible, and there isn't any here. So we might be dead here. We can Fear No Evil Eruption, which is kind of neat. But we need to be doing things like Protect and Vigilance this turn. I guess Sash Whip too. Looking pretty dead if we can't kill him. But maybe we can kill him. If we Eruption first, that's 14 plus 24 is 38, plus 30 is 68. Yeah, we kill him. Okay, great. Is that a perfect champ? I think he did no damage. It's just Establishment. We do have 2 copies of Flying Sleeves, which are both Establishment targets, as well as Protect. Plus. I'm not sure getting Protect Plus down to 0 is really enough. We don't have a ton of upgrades that we need Lessons Learned for, although that is a great card, obviously. Is there anything we want to Omniscience? Talk to the hand? Apparition? Signature move? Wish? Although if you wish, it does it randomly, right? Or maybe it just stops it and has you choose. Yeah, I think we should go for Establishment. Establishment's great. It does mean we need to like pick a couple more cards. We need to pick like Deceive Reality or Disrupt Reality. What's the other one? I always forget. It's Deceive and like Cleave or something. I don't know what the other one is. Do not remember. But I think Establishment's great. Can we Busted Crown? We need, like, another third eye. Pretty badly. But I actually do think we can Busted Crown. The win rate goes up if we Busted Crown here versus Tiny House. Runic Dome, I think, is probably worse than Skip. And Tiny House is strictly better than Skip. Yeah, part of Tiny House is that it gives you 50 gold. Which is rough. Also part of Tiny House, it gives you 5 max HP, which is great. Going up to 39 would be really nice. What is the upgrade likely to hit? Vigilance, Weave, Fear No Evil, Just Lucky, Establishment, and Flying Sleeves are the only targets. All those 2 copies of Flying Sleeves. That's kind of neat, that there's very few targets. I think we take Busted Crown. It'd be really nice to be a 4 energy deck. We've had lots of times when we're like, scroll, and then, oh, we can't play all these cards. Oh, like, we've got that stupid signature move that we can never play because of energy concerns. Let's grab it. Donu Deca. Do we go to a shop? Maybe we buy a potion. We could use a potion now. We have to go here. Yeah, okay. Been carrying this 50 gold ever since Neo. We can play Signature Move now that we have 5 energy. Signature move basically just kills an exploder by itself. So we should focus one of the exploders and then signature move the other one. Flying Sleeve should go first because we have Akabiku. And then I guess Sash Whip kills them. Oh, just lucky on their repulsor. Ooh, we got a weave too. That was easy. Shapes. No thank you, Prostrate. We've got 5 energy, we don't need 0 cost things, particularly. We can't afford anything. Oh, I guess we can afford this Tranquility Plus. Yeah, I think I like a Tranquility Plus, sure. Achievement unlocked. Actually spend the gold in the game. We're definitely not losing Third Eye. Or Weave Plus, so I guess we have to lose Establishment. I was excited about getting it, but I guess it's not the core of the deck, so goodbye Establishment. We can Eruption Signature move? Is that lethal? I believe it is. It's like 80 damage. Plus 17. Oh no, it's off by 1? Are you kidding? Well, I guess I just have Apparition though. So I can wait. Boop. Orb Walker, pshaw. Ooh, there's my Third Eye, wow. I was like, can I take Busted Crown? I might not get my second copy of Third Eye. Got it. Alright. It would be nice to get another Talk of the Hand as well, but it's not as greedy. Can I get a Weave? No. We don't need Fear No Evil. And we'll keep one of the defense. We're not proccing Shuriken with Flying Sleeves, so we'll leave it. I guess I'm kind of glad to get rid of Establishment now that I know I'm a 5 energy deck. I don't really need to be decreasing the cost of stuff too much. We can Wave of the Hand and Just Lucky to generate some, whatchamacallit, weak. But then we can also just Sash Whip to generate weak. So, like, do we really need Wave of the Hand? But if we get Wave of the Hand out of the hand, we draw another card with Scrawl. So I think that's probably good enough to do. This is going to look kind of weird, but I'm going to save the Just Lucky until after Scrawl, so that if we draw a Weave, we can Weave and then Just Lucky and then Weave again. So I need to play Flying Sleeve so that I can play Sash Whip. We got a Weave. No, I don't need that card here. Okay, we pen-nibbed a Weave. Mission accomplished. We got a Third Eye as well, so we can get the Weave back again. And we should do so because it gives us a strength. We could Eruption and then Wish. But doing so makes us take a bunch of damage, so I don't think so. We could also just double Apparition. I guess double Apparition's really bad against the Maw, because he's likely to either buff or debuff next turn. Let's get rid of Signature Move. Keep Tranquility to protect. Okay, I think that's it for this turn. Pretty happy to start with Follow-Up and Empty Mind. Looks like we can get the Signature Move off this turn. Always very exciting. I don't think we need to Wave of the Hand anymore. He's got 18 stacks of weak on him, so I think we're okay on that. Looks like we need to use Flying Sleeves to get the Shuriken stack. And we need to block a little bit more. Lame. I don't want to play any of these cards. Alright, third eye should get back 2 wishes, and we can do it twice, or 2 weaves. We do have to leave a card in the pile for the second third eye, or else it doesn't trigger. Let's wish for strength first. Let's see, we're playing 2 third eyes for 6 block. We might be killing him. So we do, if we wish for strength, we go up to 9 strength, and we double third eye for 2 weaves, one of them upgraded, which is 10 plus 18 damage, so 28 damage. So probably not lethal. We're going to weaken him with Sash Whip, so we don't need to block for a tremendous amount, but I think we're still probably better off getting plated armor. Yeah, perfect. Blocked for 3 with the plated armor. I guess it would have done a ton of damage with the strength though, so maybe it's not correct. Who knows? Signature move is going off here, and we have an apparition to block. We'll keep follow-up for next turn, sure. I should have played the cards in a different order. I knew follow-up was coming up, so I should have played the attack last. It doesn't matter because I have 5 energy, and he was going to be dead to the follow-up no matter what, but that might matter sometime. I don't think I want another Empty Mind. Actually, maybe I do. Now that we have a Tranquility, No, I don't think so. Drawing cards is pretty good, but we have some pretty expensive cards. Okay, regenerating Nemesis is pretty easy as far as Act 3 Mega Elites go. It's definitely not a health giant head or a strength Rectomancer. There's a lot of bad outcomes from Act 3 Mega Elites. We could use the Blessing of the Forge to upgrade only Weave. That'd still probably be worth it. We're probably doing both Reach Heaven and Signature Move this turn. Although then that means we're only blocking with Third Eye, so we're only blocking for 9. So maybe we want to do these 2 instead. Block for 17, take 4. Yeah, I guess that's more sensible. So we can't fit in Signature Move, so we have to settle for just Reach Heaven. We don't need apparitions next turn, he's not attacking. Oh wait, what? Maybe he's attacking. Hold on. I think you just don't know with Nemesis. Yeah, he can be attacking. He can't use Scythe twice in a row, but he's not scything right now. The wiki just says that his math is really complicated. It's like, why don't you tell me what the math is exactly? You're the wiki. So he can be attacking next turn, so I'll keep at least 1 apparition. And I don't really need 2 ways of getting into Calm next turn. 3 ways, I suppose. But I'll keep these 2 just in case he's not attacking. Yeah, I need to defend instead of signature moving. He is attacking again. We can't proc Shuriken. This would be a pretty good turn for Blessing of the Forge. Upgrades 3 things. Almost the whole deck is upgraded, so might as well use it. We need to block for 21, so blocking for 20 seems about right. I'll save the flying sleeves for when I can actually enter with it. Or when I can actually proc Shuriken is what I meant. Alright, he shields down and he's not attacking, so this is the time to go. So let's wish for strength. And enter eruption. Do some damage. We'll leave apparition up for next turn in case we're still in wrath. Get rid of the blocks. Okay, we can scrawl, but he's intangible this turn, so I don't want to waste a ton of resources when I'm just gonna like apparition defend. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Okay. Hopefully we can kill him this turn, because otherwise he's killing us. Just Lucky scries with 1 card, so we can weave, and then Just Lucky, yeah, we're definitely killing him. Flying Sleeves actually kills him by itself, but we want to ideally recharge Pen Nib a little bit, because we might be going into another elite fight after this. So let's hit him with this instead. Oh, it only saved us one attack, whatever. Ancient Potion's pretty interesting if we find like a Flex Pot or a Speed Pot or something. We could probably pick Fasting now, but not Follow Up. Alright, we can Reach Heaven and Signature Move this turn. Seems pretty good. We've only got 1 energy left for either Scrawl or Empty Mind. So I guess I'll Empty Mind and look for a 0-cost attack to proc Shuriken. I could Scrawl and look for a 1-cost attack. Could also help me get, like, Talk to the Hand down or something. Alright. Yeah, there's Talk to the Hand. Yeah, Empty Mind would not have worked. We could use the Artifact Potion to remove to prevent the debuff here. Let's see, what are we likely to need the Artifact Potion for? Just potions, really. Yeah, I think it's more important to keep it around for a Flex Pot or a Speed Pot than it is to spend it now. Flex Pot would be really good with this deck already. We can wish for strength and then apparition defend. Seems fine. I kind of like that I have wish and ectoplasm, because I never have to worry about like, okay, can I get money out of this fight? It's just like, I cannot get money out of the fight. It's not an option. We can Eruption and Fear No Evil here to escape Wrath. That's also 3 attacks, which is nice. We're going to take some damage though, because we can't block for as much as he's hitting us for, and it's actually a lot of damage. So maybe I should have used the Artifact Potion on that. Unless we have lethal. This is 36 plus 26 is 52. No. It is a lot of damage though, so I guess I'll just do it. Okay, so we're gonna avoid the next elite, I think. Actually, we didn't come out of this too badly. 20 health. There's fasting. I said I could take one now that I have an artifact potion. I don't know if that's actually true, though. As soon as I said it, I was like, would I do that? So, like, artifact potion is neat, but it only lets you play fasting once, right? Like, if there's one fight for the rest of the game where I'm like, okay, here's the artifact potion fasting combo. Like, that you want that fight to be the heart, right? The heart's a very hard fight. I don't know if this deck can beat the heart. What do we have to find to make this a heart killer? We need to find Kunai to make this heart killer. That means we have to fight the elite. We have not won yet. Welcome back. Yeah, this is the same run, so we're in Act 3 now. And we took Busted Crown, so we have a 5 energy deck. I think we're skipping on fasting. Well, this looks dangerous. Okay, so we Fear No Evil and then play the other 2, so we get a strength. This does 11 without the Akabiku. And this does 10 without the Akabiku. And this does 8. So if I do 8 plus some combination of 10, 11, and 8, plus 8, how do I kill Dagger? So the initial 8 damage brings him to 16, so I'd want to do sort of 8 twice, so that'd be like 8 and 10 is the closest I can get to that. So I should Fear No Evil Sash Whip on this one, but I want to get Sash Whip down on the Reptomancer, so I guess I just Fear No Evil follow up and then Sash Whip the Reptomancer. Actually, maybe I Sash Whip the other dagger, the dagger I'm not killing, to reduce the damage from next turn. That's probably good. I forgot I had Gremlin Horn, because I just got it. We can get Talk to the Hand down on Reptomancer here. I would like to kill the back dagger as well. Maybe this is an apparition turn. Let's do that. And let's go ahead and apparition. Actually, let's empty mind. Let's see what we get first. Okay, so back to 5 energy. Just Lucky plus Flying Sleeves kills the back dagger and gets me a strength. And only costs 1 energy. We do not have any weaves, unless we find one on the top with Just Lucky. We could, like, Wave of the Hand defend Scrawl to draw 6 with 3 energy left to spend it. Watcher does have AoE cards, just a couple though. Mostly it's that 0 cost one. There's a 0 cost common that does 5 AoE, but there's a couple others. Not nearly as much as like Ironclad, for example, or even Silent. Probably more than Defect though. Defect has some trouble with AoE. Yeah, I think Wave of the Hand's probably worth it here. I was hoping to find a weave, but we did not find one. I'll leave third eye there. It's probably with both of the weaves. Oh, I guess I just drew it. Shoot. Well, that's not great. I guess we have energy now, so we can wish and take the strength. Hate it when both of your weaves are on the bottom of the deck. It's really bad. And then we take 2. No reason to tranquility yet. No intangible this turn either. Well, we can reach heaven to kill one of the daggers, which is nice. We only drew one of the weaves. We can third eye to get rid of both of these cards, and then when we reach heaven, we're guaranteed to draw through violence. That seems pretty good. We'll weave on this dagger so we can kill him later too. I guess I should have weaved on this dagger. I need to kill him as well. Oh wait, I can just kill him through violence. So through violence causes a shuffle. Shuffling with weaves in hand is great. Let's see that. We're pen-nibbed, so now we can kill this dagger with that, and then that dagger with this. Seems pretty good. Now we can Vigilance Empty Mind if we want to draw more stuff. Quite a turn. So we'll probably use Flying Sleeves to proc Shuriken again. It also blocks for 6. Currently taking 24 minus 9 is 15. So if we Flying Sleeves, we'd be taking 9. So if we Vigilance, we'd be almost blocking out. So let's go ahead and Vigilance Empty Mind. Third Eye draws us 2 weaves again. And blocks out. Yeah, in this fight, Horn is amazing. Alright, so let's set up for next turn. Do it all again. She's probably... I think she can't double attack twice in a row. Let's look it up. She can't use it... Yeah, she can't use Snake Strike twice in a row, which is the double attack. Okay. So she's definitely not Snake Striking, but she could be using the big attack next turn. So I will keep an Apparition there, just in case. Reach Heaven is good against daggers, but it's not that good against Rectomancer. I guess I'll keep it. No, I won't. Okay, we are blocked out, and we don't need a Shuriken proc. We could just, like, start Apparitioning, but no. So we'd be wasting at least 1, so let's not. Alright, she's summoning daggers, which is fine. I guess let's give her more weak, since we don't have much else to do this turn. And we'll Flying Sleeves to get the last, get the proc on Shuriken. I guess I'll defend too, give her a little bit extra weak. Alright, we should be pretty comfortable going into Eruption. If we go into Eruption, Just Lucky kills a dagger. Just Lucky is so good with strength or dex scaling. So I guess Flying Sleeves kills 1 dagger. Oh, that's kind of a waste, isn't it? Both Flying Sleeves and Signature Move do incredible damage. Actually, we probably just have lethal, huh? Yeah, we definitely do. Signature Move coming in for 200 damage. Oh wait, I have to, I'd have to do... I guess we care about how Pen Nib ends the fight, because our next fight is also an elite fight. Probably. So let's keep rotating. And then I'm going to third eye to get the weaves back again. Oh wait, they still do. They still one-hit killer. Too strong. Blood Vial's nice, it's not kunai. Don't think we want that. Do you have kunai? No. We only get one more elite no matter what we do. So we're either taking an elite and then a fight and then an extra fire, or we're taking the extra fire now and then doing 2 fights and then an elite. Act 3 hard fights are no joke. But we're pretty good against, like, transient and, we almost died to spire growth earlier. What else is in the Act 3 hard fight pool? We got Spirit Guardian in 2 shapes, we're fine there. 3 Darklings, we're fine. Writhing Mass is kind of a problem for many multi-attack decks. Jawworm is okay. Yeah, I think we're okay against hallway fights. Question marks have a higher chance of getting us kunai though, and I think we can probably handle the elite right now. Especially since it's guaranteed to not be Riptomancer, which is really nice. She's the hardest one. Yeah, okay. Here's my second nemesis of the run. We're not going to play Signature Move unless we get to play Eruption, and we only get to play Eruption if we're not going to die as a result of doing so. And I think currently we would die. Which means that we don't get to trigger Sash Whip either. Let's third eye first, and if it finds a weave, then we can trigger Sash Whip. It did. It'd be nice to get the strength next turn. Okay, so we get to weave, and then Sash Whip, and then defend. No strength is a little bit sad, but whatever. Alright, we could third eye to block for 9. Wave of the Hand doesn't block for anything because he's already weak. So maybe we wished for plated armor, just because we can't get there otherwise. Third eye also gives us a weave so that we can play follow-up, and I guess we could play Flying Sleeves too, if we're third eye wishing. Doesn't mean we can't play Wave of the Hand. Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable. Let's third eye first, see if we get a second weave. We do not. I'll definitely keep Just Lucky though, we have a weave in the discard. Okay. It would be nice to draw the second weave. We can't cause a shuffle with this because there's 10 cards left. It's literally impossible. We could draw Empty Mind and then shuffle with Empty Mind, though. And we could shuffle with potentially both weaves in hand. The way to maximize that chance is defend, scrawl, I guess. Draw 8 cards. None of these themselves draw cards, so we have to draw Empty Mind. It seems fine, though. We did draw Empty Mind. Now we'd have to play 2 cards in order to get Empty Mind to be a shuffle. Or we have to play 3 cards, rather. Which ironically has to be the weaves, because they're the only things that cost 0 in the deck. So this was not a good plan, but it wasn't a terrible plan either, so whatever. I guess I should proc Pendib on Reach Heaven. Or proc, what's it called? Yeah, Pendib. I think you're probably right. I think it was better to weave. I was planning on doing a complicated thing where I put the weaves in my hand during a shuffle. Oh wait, you said better to weave than scry. Now I'm just confused. But I'm out of energy, so there's no point in making any more decisions this turn. Alright, hitting for 45 probably means we're going to apparition. I would like to signature move, that would be fun. Even though he's intangible. I don't think there was a way to shuffle with weave in hand. But it's possible I'm wrong. Because there were so many cards that cost non-zero that like we couldn't empty the hand in order to draw the extra cards. And be holding the weaves, right? Because the weaves take up hand space. I want to get a strength with Through Violence and Signature Move, but Through Violence also retains, and he's intangible right now. So maybe I just hold on. Okay, what does hold on look like? Third eye. We'll keep the third eye and ditch these. Do we keep flying sleeves for next turn? I think I'll actually trade those. Because I have 2 guaranteed attacks, so I would like to take one of the third ones. And I'm not currently in Calm, so it would be nice to go into Calm. I guess that I can go into Calm on demand, but... okay. So, Fear No Evil, Empty Mind is pretty cool. We're always going to Through Violence this turn. It doesn't look like we're going to proc Pen-Nib, so let's just go ahead and Through Violence now. And then I guess we'll Sash Whip to get the weak. So we're blocking for 14, he's hitting for 15. I would prefer to take 0. We're probably going to end up third eyeing. But let's go ahead and Fear No Evil, Empty Mind first. Here's Wave of the Hand. So we can like Wave of the Hand, third eye, maybe play a, well, we're already blocked out. Wave of the Hand is pretty much always getting played though, because it gets procced off of the plated armor. If we can third eye and find both weaves, then we can play Flying Sleeves. Definitely want to get rid of the burns. He's going to be intangible next turn, so I don't want to play Reach Heaven. What did you do, Mint Chuck? I'd rather hear from you than from the authorities. We could just Tranquility right now. There's not really much point in holding it. I guess we know Vigilance is coming up, though. There's the weaves they were hanging out. There's one scry here, which is enough. I will play Flying Sleeves just to proc strength, I think. Ooh, I'm proccing Pen-Nib as well. Didn't realize that. And I'll enter Calm for free. Don't even have to spend my Tranquility. Alright, probably want to kill him this turn. You are an already iffy A20 Silent Run. You copied what you thought was an Adrenaline Plus with a mirror. I copied his Senders, man. I love that. If it was already iffy, you probably weren't going to win with it, though. We can win this turn for sure. but we want to recharge Pen Nib if we can. Getting Pen Nib charged isn't super important, since usually we're trying to hold it for like a through violence or signature move or anything or something anyway. So it's not crazy important that we get it fully charged, but I would like to get it at non-zero. I guess there's no way to even get it to 0 right now, but still. Alright, so let's Just Lucky first. And then... just making sure that I still have lethal at all times. Okay. Mummified Hand. I don't think I have any powers. I wonder why Wish isn't implemented as a power. It seems like a power, but it's just a card that exhausts itself. I'm not... yeah. I don't know what we're going to do. I guess we have to dig, because we have to find Kunai, basically. Diva Form's a power. We have 5 energy now? Do we want more? I mean... I don't know what's happening now. Oh, we are missing a key. I don't see how Deus Ex Machina is good for me, or Diva Form is good for me. It helps play like Reach Heaven and Signature Move, but that's not really what the deck needs help with. Yeah, we do have 2 fires, so we can dig at one and key at the other, theoretically. Look at this aggressive Spiker, the only one attacking on turn 1. I love it. I guess we can kill with Flying Sleeves top of the hand. It's not very exciting though. Yeah, there's a Weave. That's nice. Apparition's okay next, or Vigilance is okay next turn. I think I like most of this. I'll get rid of the Defend if I have Vigilance. Great. Okay. I always mess up the Gremlin Horn Scry interaction. I'm never thinking about, okay, I can draw this now with Gremlin Horn. But you can, usually. We can Eruption and Tranquility to get it out of it, but there's not really any advantage to going into it because we can't proc Shuriken either way. It would be nice to save Protect for the big attack turn, which is happening next. We do have plenty of Apparitions at the moment. Also, if we Apparition, we can Apparition, Defend, and then like Eruption Flying Sleeves on the Spiker. Spikers can be pretty difficult to kill. So I think I like double Apparition, Defend, and then this stuff. Alright, we have Pen Nib up. Reach Heaven does how much damage? 20 by default, so it does 40 now. 15 by default, so it does 30. Okay, 30 is still enough to kill him. We'll attempt to apply a debuff to the Spirit Guardian and fail. And kill the Spiker. Oops, shit. I took 1. That wasn't necessary. I'm not going to restart the fight over it, though. I'll keep that, for sure. Okay. Nope. Do we dig? Digging has the highest chance of getting Kunai. Is it possible that we beat the heart without Kunai? What would we need to beat the heart? If we got 2 more copies of Talk to the Hand somehow, we could beat the heart maybe. But I think we just need kunai. No, I'm gonna dig first. Come on, kunai. Maw bank. Okay. This could be kunai. Nope. We only have 1 unupgraded skill. You have kunai in you? We get to remove a card. It's, that doesn't give us kunai. There's no way that gives us kunai. What do we remove? Do we remove eruption? We're not really using it. I guess we still need it though. We're gonna remove signature move. I kind of like that though. Signature move is a good way to get a damage cap against the heart. I guess we just remove a defend. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. It probably will be in the export shop. Okay, so we have to recall here. Alright, now we die slowly to bosses in Act 4. We do get Weave in an opening hand, which is really nice. We get to Third Eye to determine what we get with Sprawl and then Sprawl. Talk to the Hand is cool, but we can't actually apply it in this fight, so let's get rid of it. Probably want to Apparition this turn. Probably do not want Signature move right yet. I don't need Defend because I have Apparition. Wave of the Hand can get rid of all the debuffs. I should Wave of the Hand first. I'm gonna reset the fight. Stinky cheese emoji. Hey, Kurino Kasaka? I do not know Japanese, and that sounds Japanese to me. So I struggle with pronunciation. Thanks for the follow, Mavfatha. Mavfatha, is that like Mufasa? Mavfatha. It's Mufasa with a lisp. That's a lot of cards that we have drawn. My goal here is to play Defend so many times that I remove all their artifact charges, and then we can get down the Talk to the Hand that I mulliganed away. We can do that with Protect and Third Eye here. We should play something before we play Third Eye, because if we play Third Eye and see the second Weave, we don't have hand room for both, so we would only get one of them. Horn is going to be relevant, but not yet. So let's go ahead and reach Heaven. No, actually, let's Vigilance. Vigilance removes artifact charges and blocks. We did get a Weave. Let's get rid of the Ascender's Bane. It looks like they're going to be all out of artifact charges next turn, so maybe we can Sash Whip them. And follow-up's fine. We're blocked out. And we've set up Pendant for next turn. Maybe we'll draw 3 Violence, that would be cool. Nope. We could do Empty Mind to get Just Lucky to get our Weaves back. It also gets us a bunch of energy. I would like to do Wish before I proc the Pen Nib, because it gets an extra 8 damage. So let's see what our options are first. We have Tranquility too. We also need a block somehow. Just Lucky blocks for 2. It's a good start. We just need 28 more. because we don't have kunai. Protect blocks for 16. 16, 24, 26. That's probably good enough. We'll take a couple. So for protect... Oh wait, Sash Whip. We can Sash Whip. It's going to block for 8, essentially. It's going to take his damage down to 11 times 2. Okay, so let's wish for strength. And just lucky. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of Flying Sleeves. I've already got one in hand. I guess I'm using the one in hand right now, though, probably. That's not true. I'm using Follow-Up, because it's free. I somehow miscounted my mana, so I don't have enough to block out. But we're not taking that much damage, I'm not too stressed about it. And 4. Alright, there's Talk to the Hand. So we can kind of go off with Wave of the Hand now. But we need to Apparition also. Probably. So we're going to Apparition and then block out with Just Lucky, basically. So we might as well Wave the Hand as well, which leaves us with 3 energy, which is probably Talk to the Hand reach each other. Okay, seems good. Shoot, I just missed a weak charge. It looks like they're going to be weak for the rest of the fight, so it's probably not too big of a deal. Through Violence, we'd have to play 2 attacks to get it pen-nibbed, and we can do that. We've got 2 copies of Flying Sleeves and a Sash Whip. Through Violence barely does more damage than Flying Sleeves with pen nib at this point, though. The more strength we get, the faster Flying Sleeves catches up. We also have block for... we either have to kill him or block for 26. And that's... protecting both defends is only 32. Oh wait, that's more than 26 numbers. So I protect defend, I take 2. It seems fine. And that's 3 energy, and then 2 energy into the Flying Sleeve Sash Whip. Through Violence. Hand. Why are you saying hand? I don't have hand size problems. Oh, Talk to the Hand. Yeah, sure. Yeah, what I meant by we take 2 is we would block that out with something. Yeah, I guess we do actually block for a ton with Talk to the Hand here. You motherfucker. My cat just peed on the floor. My wife left a kitchen towel on the floor, so my cat peed on it, obviously. 'Cause that's what you do for your cat. Yeah, see? Now she's telling me about it. Okay. I'm kind of a bully, Coconut. Yeah. Okay, so we can block out with Protect. Yes, Coconut is always sick and is old. She has kidney problems. She's old. But also she's just like angry about nothing. We could Flying Sleeves just to take 2 plated armor off of Dekka. Or we could get some damage in on Donu, but I think I'll just keep it for later Shuriken procs. We could signature move here, Kabow. Okay, so if we Flying Sleeve's signature move, then we're blocking out for 9 plus that's 25, so we'd be taking 1. It's kind of inconvenient, but whatever. Let's see, we're doing 24 plus 48 is 72, which is lethal. Okay, so we get to, oh, that's true. This is the time for Horn. We get to Third Eye, so we do get to block out. Are there weaves? I guess it doesn't matter, I'm doing it either way. There's weave. Keep a Third Eye for next turn. Eruption also is pretty good next turn, because he's not attacking. So I'll keep the attacky stuff. This weave doesn't do anything other than give me a strength. And then we'll block out. Alright. Entering Calm next turn is really nice. I guess I'll keep the block for next turn, I might need that. He doesn't have weak somehow. So we can wave of the hand. We're pretty much always going to Fear No Evil. We could actually Fear No Evil, Eruption, and then Tranquility, and go back and forth. This is not the kind of deck where we get most of our power from doing that kind of stuff, but... okay, we definitely want to weaken him, and we might find weaves if we do this, so let's try and find weaves. No, no weaves. Apparitions are useless next turn, because he's not attacking, so is Vigilance. Keep the ones for when he does attack. Let's drop out of Wrath form. Still taking some damage here. Pen Nib on Reach Heaven seems good. I guess I'll get rid of a Daze, sure. And we should have lethal next turn. Yeah. Okay, next boss. Time Lord's pretty bad. We definitely were hoping for Awakened one there. So we want to try and proc Shuriken exactly once per turn. We don't want to do more than that or less than that, really. Let's use the Liquid Bronze here. Wave of the Hand would be nice. I don't think there's a path towards winning this fight. I should have Flying Sleeves first to get the Akabiko. I think it probably doesn't matter. Let's drink this too, just because. Apparition means we survive. I guess just Apparition and Vigilance is the fewest cards we can play to block out. So let's do that. We can Apparition Third Eye Triple Weave to block out, become intangible, and develop his strength. And that's exactly 5 cards. Which levels him up. We'll probably need another Apparition next turn. Okay, apparition just lucky double double weave gets a strength. We can also reach heaven. I don't think we can proc Pendib next turn. But we can get a good start on doing that kind of damage. We actually take 1 damage with this plan, which is kind of relevant. Yeah, that's true. I did get Pendib on the small wave. I saw that. We could wish for strength. Yeah, we can wish for strength, apparition, just lucky, and then double weave. And then we're abandoning the through violence Pendib play. But that wasn't happening either way, so I don't think we don't have to worry about it too much. If there's any time to wish for gold, it's right now, for sure. Just for the lulz. It's possible I was supposed to scroll there to draw a bunch of cards and maybe get weaves into the discard. Flying Sleeves blocks for some. Let's see if we can find a weave. We can't. Let's get rid of the signature move. Let's see, we need to block basically completely. We can play these 2 to get a strength. We're leaving ourselves only 2 cards next turn. But it's kind of just how it has to be. Okay, we don't have, let's see, if the top card is Weave, no, we can't get a Shuriken no matter what we do this turn. So I guess we just play 2 Slimes. I mean, I guess Just Lucky does do damage. We definitely don't want Eruption next turn. Wait, we're triggering Pendib next turn. Maybe there's an out where we kill him next turn if we keep Eruption. I'm not sure what that would look like, but I'm gonna keep the dream alive. Alright, so we have to do 310 damage. We did not draw Scrawl, which was probably part of it. Yeah, it would have to be like Eruption and then... Yeah, it's not possible, for sure. So we can block for 12 and take 4 times that much. That's clearly a losing play, so let's just go with Blaze of Glory here. It's a lot of damage. Maybe we can find a weave. We can set it for next turn. Maybe if we weaken him, we survive. No. Alright. Well, that's too bad. Coconut agrees that everything is too bad. I'm gonna take a short break and make myself some tea. Give Coconut some attention, she said. I'll be right back. Let's look at the Niao benefit for the next round, actually. Also, clean up the cat pee, obviously. 250 gold is something I like a lot. There's no early shop, though. All right. We're back. Coconuts had some attention. Got her some more food. Cleaned up the pee. Made myself some tea. Everything was great. She's still yelling. She'll probably yell here in a second, but it's just because she's upset about things. That makes sense because she's old. Did you guys figure out what I'm supposed to take from Meow here? I think I should take 250 gold and hope I find a shop. There's some late shops. This is like way too greedy, huh? There's like a lot of elites here too. We could take 4 elites if we go left. Take all these and that one. Maybe we plan on taking like these 3 and then dipping out of the last one. If we survive 3, we're probably going to survive 4 if we get a fire in between. This path also gets 2 question marks, which could be shops, but it's a very low chance. If we like barely survive this fight, we could go here. But then we're skipping a fire. If we barely survive a fight, we're probably going to go to the fire. Yeah, I don't see any alternative to going on this left path. It seems like it's just the best. 7 max HP is kind of rough, though. Yeah, I think it's probably right, though. My sound is off. Now I can hear. Sorry about that. I don't know if that affected you being able to hear, but... probably Bash Strike on the little slime, take 12. I guess we could also just triple strike him. Same thing. Okay. Probably want to defend because we don't have lethal, so we'll defend double strike. This is a brutal floor 1 fight. Absolutely savage. Taking 19 damage from it. Starting to think taking that gold maybe wasn't a good idea. No, it was a great idea. How could that possibly be a mistake? It's the greedy option. Iron Wave is cool. We don't have anything to combo with anything. We could take Perfected Strike for the maximum memes. Does does the additional damage also strength scale? I never take Perfected Strike. I have to look up how this works. It doesn't say. I think it does scale with strength. No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, hey, what's going on? Hold on, I'm gonna pick up the cat. Can people still hear me if I talk like this? I don't have the headset on my head. Nobody says yes, I have to assume it's no coconut. Let's see if I can get this on. With one hand. Alright. Now we can hold a baby and play video games. I hate taking Perfected Strike, but I think I have to here. I think it's way better than Iron Wave, and we need to scale up for these fights if we're going to win a bunch of elites. Get some of that max HP back. Seems good. We've already got plans for the shop, so... we don't need more plans. I guess we Perfected Strike the front one, so we back out. Mint Chuck, the thing you said is not true. Because, for example, Heavy Blade does one big chunk of damage and it scales differently. Although it is explicit in the text that it scales differently. I mean, it definitely does do strength scaling. The question is just whether it does it once or twice. Is it only this number that gets affected by strength, or is it both of these numbers? I suspect it's only this number because it gets a little bit silly if you have 3 copies of Perfected Strike in your hand and you have a flex pot, like you do an insane amount of damage if the latter is true. Hi Trollfun, how's it going? I think we take Thunderclap here. It's pretty good against sentries. Also setting up a big Perfected Strike. It is not itself a strike, whereas the random attack from Infernal Blade may be a strike. So I think that's okay. I guess we're gonna go on strike. We picked up a Perfected Strike. We could just lose it right now, but I think we need it right now. We've got plenty of gold, so let's just pay for it. Oh my god, Mummified Hand. We're definitely a Mummified Hand deck instead of a strike deck. Strike decks are stupid. Mummified Hand decks are awesome. Not to be deterred. Perfected Strike here to save the day. There's Wild Strike that says Strike on it. Second copy of Perfected Strike. I don't hate it. Wild Strike does more damage per energy. I mean, you say Kappa, but I think it might be Perfected Strike no Kappa. I think Wild Strike's probably better. Gives us a chance to pick up Evolve and stuff, which we already have a Mummified Hand for. Sentries is what you're talking about, I think. 3 enemy box. This looks like a pretty good wake up. Why is Perfected Strike doing 20 damage right now? What's happening? Oh, it counts itself. Does it really count itself? Wait, no, that doesn't explain why it's doing 20. It should only be doing 10. Huh? Wait, does it count all your cards in your deck? It must. Wait, so Perfected Strike is like way better than I thought. Okay, alright. Oh my god, I was just like way wrong about how this card worked. I thought it was in your hand. Yeah, okay, so this card's way better than I thought. Okay. Wow, I have never built a strike deck as Ironclad, and I did not understand the power. Because I thought I was like, there's 2. Okay, so there's 2 ways to wake him up. We can either bash Wild Strike, which does 6 more damage, or which does whatever, 26 damage, or we can Perfected Strike Wild Strike, which is still pretty good. Next turn kind of sucks though if he's awake. So I think we'll just wait and wake him up next turn. Even though Perfected Strike does way more damage. I guess I'll bash instead of Thunderclapping. We can't wait this turn. Wait, did I have bash last turn? I did have bash last turn. I'm gonna restart. Bash last turn. That was just silly. Spent too much time thinking about the how much Perfected Strike was surprising me. Yes, obviously we want to bash him and keep him asleep. Okay. Now we bashed him last turn. Okay. So we're going to Thunderclap. Let's see, I guess we could Thunderclap or bash. let's see, bash does 12 plus 9. This does 6 plus 18. So it's 24 versus 21. So we're only missing, we're missing 3 damage to get an extra vulnerable stack, which I think is pretty valuable. So let's do that. I guess the same argument could be made to play a Thunderclap over Strike, but I don't really need 4 stacks of vulnerable. That seems like too much. Alright, we're definitely perfected striking. I guess we'll try to preserve health. Could either bash defend or wild strike double defend. I'm okay with either of those. We can get perfected strike again next turn, so I would prefer to have vulnerable up. So let's bash defend. Would have had Thunderclap with it, so it didn't matter. Disrespect Thunderclap again, play strike over it. At this phase in the fight, defends don't do that much. Is there any way we can miss lethal next turn if he's at 14? Wild Strike kills him, Perfected Strike kills him, Bash, and either of these kills him, so there's no way to miss. It's like triple defend, strike, and then we have to pick one of these cards and they all kill him, so we can defend here. That's Entropic Brew, so it fills my potion with random potions. Nunchaku. Very different direction, these 2 relics. None of these say strike on them. Dual wield is pretty good with Mummified Hand though, so I think we'll probably take that. Plus this could copy a strike. Probably need to rest if we're planning on taking this 3 elite line. We've got to survive 2 elites with the health we end up with, so I think resting is pretty reasonable. Okay, here's Gremlin Knob. Let's colorless potion. The bomb's pretty good. We could also just Impatience, strike Impatience. The bomb does 40 damage though. And we can already use all of our energy. Strike, dual wield strike. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's drink this one too. I think Flex Spot's probably next turn. Maybe we Flex Pot and Distilled Chaos here to try and get either Bash or Thunderclap, and then Perfected Strike. Yeah, I think I like that. It's really difficult to preserve your health against Gremlin Knob, so I'm pretty excited to have the opportunity to do so. Got a second Entropic Brew. That's super lucky. Reaper doesn't say strike, but it is a Reaper. What is it? We moved the furniture around, and so Coconut's still exploring the new layout. Yeah, I think I'll take Reaper. Any sort of like strength scaling makes Reaper just insane. Toy Ornithopter, okay. Alright, let's go fight another elite. Lagavulin again. Such a sleepy boy. Thunderclap Perfected Strike is a pretty fine wake up. Let's check the Entropic Brew, see if there's anything that improves it. Could Distilled Chaos. We could get like dual wield on a strike though. I guess that still increases the damage by 3. And like the best case scenario is like Bash dual wield on Perfected Strike. It's not really worth it. That's a good point. Yep, I should have tried and charged up Nunchaku. So not forgetting about Nunchaku this turn, I can Bash, Strike, Defend. seems fine. I think I'll save speed pot and maybe double block next turn. It's looking pretty good for the 4 elite path. Oh, we didn't get 2 strikes this turn though, which was, I was sort of already counting on that. Maybe we flex pot anyway. Maybe we might get lethal if we distilled chaos. So our max damage is 30 plus 9, 39. So he's at 31. We'd have to get like bash wild strike, strike or something. I guess dual wield on something could work too. So we get bash wild strike. We're doing 12 plus 18. So that's 30 by itself, yeah. So it'd have to be pretty much these two. And then we could do Reaper, heal up a little bit. Who's our boss? Slime boss? I don't think it's getting any better. Let's see, we could speed pot first too, and then if we get 2 defends, that's great. Yeah, I think I like that. We get to choose. I guess I'll choose Perfected Strike. And now I'll just defend to block out and Perfected Strike. Bash to make sure that's available. And should have lethal. Double tap. It's pretty good with Perfected Strike. Double tap's also just like good with Reaper, and it's just a good card. I'm a little bit worried that we have too many combo-y things. We've got double tap and dual wield without like anything super good to combo with it. But whatever, we are where we are. So if we go to the rest site, we heal for 9, which pretty much takes us to full health. So maybe we just ignore the fact that we have almost 500 money and just fight another elite. Get an upgrade. Seems totally fine. I think we probably want Bash. We can't get Lagavulin again, and it's been really important to get Vulnerable up. Although we do have Thunderclap, and it seems like the Perfected Strike upgrade is pretty important because that's a big source of our damage, and then increases it by a lot. So I guess let's do that. Alright, I think Bash defend. Cool, 0 damage fight. I think the Reaper upgrade is so bad because Reaper itself is so good. It just doesn't need a good upgrade too. Spot weakness doesn't do a ton. I was really hoping to scale with powers, not with spot weakness. It's also just like bad against Slime Boss. Because the turn when he's attacking is the turn when you want to be doing anything other than playing a 1 mana skill that doesn't do any damage. Or block. Hey, come here. Yeah, yeah. So you get picked up. Yeah, I think I agree with Skip. We do have 2 sources of vulnerable, so maybe Dropkick. But Dropkick doesn't say strike on it, which is kind of a problem. Spot weakness is so good. Yeah, it's slime. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip. More elites. Let's grab my knob again. We can double bash, it seems good. Okay, calm down. Totally forgot about Nunchaku, but it worked anyway. He's probably going to be weak for the rest of the fight, so let's just punch him. Sweet. 0 damage Gremlin Nub. Didn't even spend a resource. Oh man, we spent 2 Entropic Brews already, and then we find Potion Belt? Oh my gosh. Could take armaments. We haven't taken any block stuff. Yeah. Well, I didn't know we were drawing Perfected Strike, but you know. I don't really like armaments though. We have taken no upgrades other than Perfected Strikes. We are pretty behind on that. Alright, we took armaments. We gotta take block against the slime boss, so. Yikes, speaking of slimes. He's angry. I think if I was Sozu, Ectoplasm, Birdcage, I would definitely take Ectoplasm. I have almost 600 money, I don't need any more. It's not like we have any money synergy. I guess double tap bash? Ugh. Yeah, maybe we'll just wait until he splits and then Reaper him. Try and get 8 health back. So we can split him now, or we can wait. I think we want to wait. He's going to weaken us? Maybe I don't want to be weak. But if I wait, that's the only way I get back to Reaper. Because if I split him now, I'm definitely ending the fight this shuffle. But like ending the fight this shuffle is great, right? Like I think it's a bad idea to wait around too long. This fight's very dangerous. I guess we hit the one who's hitting for more. And block the other one. Ooh, ton of bands of people. Yeah, you know they're bots because they came at the same time. Get out. Okay. I guess we just dual wield a strike and get a kill. Robot face. Hey, here's another perfected strike. Yeah, there tends to be a, you know, when it rains it pours. Alright, sure. I guess. We want 2 copies, right? We're gonna upgrade all cards. I wish Armaments Plus blocked for 7. I don't understand why it still blocks for 5. Dual wield plus Reaper is pretty fun. You can just infinitely gain health if you can get into a fight you can control. I think the second Gremlin Knob gave us Feather. I don't know. It's whoever this was. Oh wait, how did we get so many relics? What happened here? Because we fought 4 elites, and then we got one from a chest. Yeah, I don't know. We have a lot of. I know. I want powers, right? Like that's why I'm doing the dual wield, not because I want to get more perfected strikes forever, but eventually. Yeah, 4 elite Act 1. Not only that, but we came through it super strong. We're like just on fire. Okay. Yeah, double tap perfected strike. Sure. Take 60. Oh, that's true. We did get a relic connect one. Yeah, also, like, we got all these relics, but really, the thing we took from Niao was the money. We didn't even get, like, anything from Niao. Niao, like, hurt us. It seems like the plan is double strike so that we don't break him, and then dual wield Reaper. Yeah, hopefully it's a good split. Kind of depends on what we draw. Thunderclap Perfected Strike's probably best. We didn't get that. We got Bash Wild Strike, still fine. If we're super greedy, we could try and wait and set up for a better one, but... you can't dual wield double strike, dual wield attacks or powers. Yeah, this is a pretty good split. I mean, it's not great, but we have 3 copies of Reaper, so we're kind of ready to absorb the fallout. Yeah, the thing about waiting there is we wait and then we get nothing better. It's just, like, the only better possible split was, like, Thunderclap Perfected Strike Plus, I guess is the best, but... So we can split one again here, so I guess we should. Reapers are coming up, so let's Thunderclap Perfected Strike. I guess we get an extra strike too. I could see arguments for putting it on either, but I think I'm going to put it on here. We have 3 Reapers, but then they only do 4 damage. What do you face palming about? I didn't want to split him. I think we'll just leave Acid Slime up. I don't want to be frail. Guess we'll set him up to split. I guess we just kill him. I was hoping to heal, but we only lost 13 damage in the fight, so I don't care about that too much. Feed. We do have Corruption. We do have Mummified Hand, so Corruption and Barricade have some... some whatchamacallit synergy with their relics. I think Feed's great though. We don't really have any like cards that synergize with Corruption or Barricade. We definitely can't support Barricade. I think it's Feed. I mean, Corruption's a great card, but it's just not. It doesn't do what the deck does. We don't really need to rest at rest sites currently because we have Eternal Feather and Toy Ornithopter. So I'm leaning towards Coffee Dripper. Oh, Corruption is absolutely playable without Dead Branch. Yeah, Corruption is one of the best Ironclad cards. Even without Dead Branch. Obviously, you know, you get it and then you could continue to look for Dead Branch, but you don't have to get Dead Branch for it to be good. I always think Dead Branch should be promoted to a boss relic. It's like, it's cool, but like, you shouldn't be able to buy it at a shop. It's just, it's so game-changing. I could see Runic Pyramid getting downgraded, even though it's one of the best. It's not an energy relic, it doesn't... it's like, sort of on the same power level as Frozen Eye. What are we doing? I'm a little bit afraid of Runic Pyramid here because we have dual wield, so we could end up with a hand that's just full of stuff. And Busted Crown prevents us from finding like a win condition, which the deck currently does not have. So I think Coffee Dripper is okay. Yeah, I already talked about why Coffee Dripper was good, so I definitely agree with you. Just going through the options and making sure. Runic Pyramid is so good, though. Runic Pyramid with armaments is really good, too. Get armaments plus. It helps you do the, like, dual-wield Reaper thing way more consistently. Lets you set up double-tap combos. Also, like, we kind of do have an energy relic in Mummified Hand. Like, once we start getting powers and, like, dual-wielding them. But I think Coffee Dripper is okay. Okay, wasn't paying attention. It is Hyper Beam guy, Hyper Beam guy. Another act with tons of elites. We're probably not just plowing through 4 of them here. But we could, if we go this route. There's also a shop before this guy. But unfortunately, if you want to go to that shop, you have to go to this shop first. He's the bouncer for the bigger shop. Hey, Sneaky Badger. How's it going? Thanks for following. Appreciate it. We could just go right. Then we only have to go to one shop. But then we only get 2 elites and a Mega Elite later if we want it. This Mega Elite looks very possible, though. It's right at the end of the act. It's got a fire before it. Yeah, now I would just want like a shovel or something, right? So it's like, go to campsites, can't heal, but you can get a relic, and then like, you know, you get other healing. Anyway, I think we want to go to this shop. I think this is important. We could go to this shop and then over here, maybe? Oh, is that the 3 elite path we were talking about? Wait, that's only 2. Probably need to fit some fires into this, since we're going to have trouble healing. We could go here and then go to this fire before that elite, and get another fire before the Mega. We heal 12 currently. We could potentially heal for 15. Yeah, I think I'll try that route. That works. Do we dual wield an unupgraded Perfected Strike, or do we just strike again? I think just Perfected Strike is fine. Or Double Strike, now that we have... Oh god. Okay, I'm restarting the fight. Alright. Still getting used to all the relics. Got Coffee Dripper, and we have an shotgun. Hi, Hera. Hera. Hi, Hera. How's it going? I love Horncleat. I feel like Horncleat's better than Anchor. I think Horncleat is the best of the Anchor, Horncleat, Captain's Wheel family. It's like so good. Is it worth it to take enemies have 1 health buff if you can potentially hit an elite with it in higher ascensions? Sometimes. I would say that generally the Niao's gift option that you're talking about is among the weakest ones. It's best for Silent. Silent has a lot of problems, just like bleeding out health in early hallway fights. And then has trouble with elites like Gremlin Nub. So if you can get an elite snipe, that's great. You should always consider that you should only pick Niao's Lament if it allows you to go on a path that you would otherwise want to go on. So if it's like, I can do Niao's Lament, but I'm forced to take 3 shops in Act 1, then like don't do it. Because it's not, you don't want to take 3 shops in Act 1. But if you can do it and have it also be a good route, then yeah, it's definitely possible to be the best thing. Also, it's one of the 2 that you get if you don't reach the Act 1 boss, so I do end up picking it fairly frequently. We can bash Perfected Strike. We don't get extra damage, but we do... Actually, wait, can we feed here? We can feed here. We feed. Oh, wait. No, we can't. Alright, we upgrade something. guess feed. Yeah, exactly. Ironclad needs absolutely no help getting through early things. Okay, so if we're super greedy, we defend and try to survive until feed comes back. I think that's too greedy for me. I think I'm not going to do that. I think we're just going to kill him. We can take a second armaments. Warcry Plus is interesting. Warcry Plus is good with like dual wield, because you can like get a bunch of copies of like Feed or Reaper or something, and then like put one back. We need to keep multi-feeding on the table, so if we find like shapes or something, we might be able to feed on all of them. I think this is probably a skip, though. Ooh, they're trying to take my 610 money. I can kill one on the first turn, which is pretty good. I mean, yeah, there's not really much to think about here. I should just kill one. Blocks for 11. We're already blocked out here. Let's go ahead and upgrade Strike. Just get a little bit extra damage. Alright, looks like we get a feed here. Om nom nom. None of these say strike on them. We're probably skipping them. We're about to hit a shop with 600 gold, so our game plan is about to change. Let's not lock into anything too specifically. There's an ice cream, toxic egg, and abacus. There's also a master strategy. We can also buy potions, which heal us for 5. Probably buy both of these though, right? It's early enough that we don't have a ton of skills yet. Also, Combust is more playable than normal because we have Mummified Hand. This Combust is a real bummer because the shop is guaranteed to give you 1 power in this rightmost slot, and we really needed that power. We needed it to be good because we wanted to buy it with Mummified Hand, and it's terrible. Maybe we do go to the second shop just because this is so bad. I was planning on going over here to the right to get this extra campfire. I would say, so the original thing that I was thinking about, I think I was probably like high or something, but I was like, whoa, a potato is just vegetable bread. So that's where my name comes from. So is it toxic egg or ice cream, and then go to the next shop, if we're doing the go to the next shop plan? Because I don't want to buy both, I don't think. I like toxic egg quite a bit. But ice cream, ice cream is so good. I mean, potatoes are just like, it's just like a ball of starch, right? It's just literally like a clump of root, basically, that you eat. And it's just like, it seems very similar to bread, which is just like kind of, maybe I understood what bread was less at the time, because I was younger, because now I understand that like bread is a series of bubbles held together by gluten. They're trapping the expanding air from the bacteria, or the yeast, I guess. But it seems like they're just straight up like it's just grain basically. So it seems similar to the structure of just like a pile of starch, which is potatoes are. They're not actually very similar, but hey, whatever. Does starch equal bread? I don't know. I mean, bread is factually not at all starchy, so I guess not. but kind of depends on which Isaac you're asking. If you're asking me right now, no. Starches are not bread. If you're asking me when I was like 12, probably. I should probably come up with a better story because that's like, I don't know. I'm known probably more by this name than any other name now, other than my like real person name. Ice cream, toxic egg. We could both and skip. I don't know. I really want a good power. Let's see. If it's like demon form, we're super excited. If it's the one that gives you +2 strength, I'm pretty excited. This path also gets us more elites. We get an extra elite going this way. And I'm at pretty much full health, so I feel pretty good about taking Act 2 elites. What is the like? What's the crazy ironclad ice cream combo? It's got to be whirlwind, right? Whirlwind, and then you can take like seeing reds if you want to. We also have 4 energy, so we could take a 5th energy relic and really just go nuts on energy stuff. There's no like double energy plasma stuff like there is for defect. Yeah, I just don't see how ice cream's winning us the run. So I think we take a toxic egg and go to the next shop. I'd probably buy like Shrug It Off too. Toxic egg makes Shrug It Off upgraded. I'd buy both of these actually. True Grit Plus is really good. What did ice cream do in Body Slam decks? Body Slam costs 0 when it's upgraded. I mean, I guess you have to play a bunch of skills to make it to get the stuff. Yeah, I think the correct pick is definitely Toxic Egg in these two. I'm pretty confident about that now. Okay. Ooh, we could have Master of Strategy Plus. I didn't realize this was going to get upgraded. That's a spicy meatball. But no, I think we pass it and go to the next shop. Do we want a potion? I think I'd take Fire Potion for Gremlin later. Or Slavers. No, I think we're gonna leave the strikes in there for the moment. We might start exhausting them later, but oh, I see what you mean by exhausting strikes with True Grit. Yeah, we don't have like a ton of money now, so it's like it's not great to. We can just kill Spirit Guardian on the first turn. That's pretty funny. No armor for you. We are already blocked out, so I guess I'll just upgrade to defend. I guess we want to feed on him, huh? Okay, so let's set up the feed. The Reapers in case we need to take damage to set up the feed. We do not. Oh, I guess we're taking 1, but we'll heal that with Thunderbird. Did a bad job setting up Nunchaku there. That's okay. Look at all these upgraded cards. Flame Barrier is pretty nice. None of these say strike on them, so. Alright, what do you got for me? Ah, it's another combust! What? God, that's so rude. What the hell? Why did that happen to me? I don't understand. What did I do wrong? Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Violence is cool. Stay in school, do violence to other people. Yeah, that's rough. I guess we take Frozen Eye now? Is Frozen Eye good with the stuff we have? It really has no synergy at all. Shrug it off, I guess. If we take Frozen Eye, we can grab that play the top card of your deck and exhaust it card, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it does help me set up feed, which is, you know, it's valuable. We could do blind too. We could do like Frozen Eye, Shrug it off. Yeah, we can do Frozen Eye, Shrug it off, and then we... Oh wait, no, that costs 9 too much. Alright, strap in, kids. We're gonna have to think a lot more. Alright, well this is why I bought the fire pot, so we can kill the fat gremlin. If we upgrade Wild Strike, we can kill the sneaky gremlin with 2. Right? Yeah. Wow, Wild Strike gets 5 extra damage when upgraded? That's crazy. It's a little bit of a waste to drink a potion while we're at full health, because we have Toy Ornithopter. But it's not that much of a waste. I don't really care that much. Mostly care about having Fat Gremlin dead. So then we Armaments, Wild Strike, and Bash Gremlin Leader. Okay, what's happening next turn? Not much. But there's nothing we can do to really change it. So this next turn, then the turn after. Flame Barrier Feet's kind of cool. Yep. Okay, so that wound went in the 3rd turn. He is not attacking, he's resummoning. So I guess we double tap, double strike. We need to get this double tap upgraded. And I'll remove a defend, sure, why not? Hey, hey. Hey. Flame Barrier is cool. Let's see what's happening next turn. So next turn we're getting our wound. We have Reaper coming up. So we can set up a Reaper to kill people, then we don't need to worry about not taking any damage. So Flame Barrier does 6 to him, so he'd be at 7. So if we Thunderclap, then he is at 3 and he's in Reaper range. But we probably want a Flame Barrier Perfected Strike, huh? Sorry, yeah, I was talking to the cat. I like the Vegeta-able. What do you think about Bulma? She's Vegeta-able. I apologize to everyone. Yeah, so the thing that is unfortunate is that we take a bunch of damage here no matter what. So we're probably doing Flame Barrier and Block Pot. So we take blocking for 18, or 28, taking 43. We could actually like Thunderclap Explosive Pot to kill the Sneaky Gremlin. It's kind of fun. And then still Flame Barrier. I guess we probably dual Reaper, dual Reapering. Oh wait, no. This deck needs some scaling. Other than Perfected Strike, I don't know. I guess Perfected Strike is my thing. I feel very caught in the middle because I want to like Reaper multiple times, but I don't have any strength, so it doesn't like I can't kill people with Reaper. I just like reclaim health. Okay, so I'm definitely Flame Barrier. If I don't Block Pot, I'm taking 43 minus 16 is 27. And then I heal for 12. And the only reason to not block pot would be so that I can heal for 5 with it later. Like the max potential value for block potion is 17 health now. Whereas now I would only be getting 12 out of it. Yeah, I think I can expect to get 17 out of it in this fight, so I think I'll wait. The same with the explosive potion. I can just explosive potion next turn after the feed to kill Sneaky Gremlin. I guess I'd do it before because he's got armor. Alright, get some extra copies of this, heal for a little bit. Oops, I did that in the wrong order. Let's shrug, see what we get. There's another Reaper. Doesn't really do anything though. Could upgrade all these cards, and then Reaper does 1 more damage and kills this shield gremlin. No, I think I'll wait for when they're actually attacking. Oh yeah, good point. Do we have lethal? Double tap for Perfected Strike. This should be upgraded too. We could upgrade it with Blessing of the Forge, so we could double tap, double Perfected Strike. So Perfected Strike is doing 60. So he would be at 7, right? Oh no, he'd be at 5. So just Strike is lethal. Okay. Oh crap, is it 7? Did my math wrong. Oh wait, we have another Perfected Strike. We don't need to strike. Because Nunchaku. Calipers. Well, I guess we should have taken that, oh man, Calipers Corruption, huh? I mean, it would have just, I would have just drank the Blessing of the Forge, which would have healed me for 5 anyway. It wasn't really a rescue. Calipers, Iron Wave, Corruption. What am I going to do with these things? Calipers is kind of garbage for this deck. I know that you're saying that the Relic RNG is really good, but like, Calipers is not what I was looking for. Also, you tend to get good Relic RNG when you fight 4 elites in Act 1 and 3 in Act 2. We're making our own luck here. We're about to go to full health. Kinda, yeah. Corruption. I'm not ready to take Corruption. I don't get any value out of it. I don't have enough card draw or anything. Do I take Iron Wave? It doesn't say Strike on it. This deck needs a Pommel Strike. That's what this deck needs. If it had a Pommel Strike, I would take Corruption, I think. I think we just skip here. We're doing pretty well so far. It's either double tap or feed, I think. Probably double tap. Yeah, we've got 4 energy. We need to get double tap upgraded ASAP. Book of Stabbing. Flame Barrier is good. Then we can dual wield Perfected Strike. I don't know. We could just play Perfected Strike. No Nunchaku stuff is happening. We could just ignore the fact that he's attacking and double tap Perfected Strike. It's quite a bit of damage. I think I like Dual wield strike. I think we have to bash Perfected Strike here. We take 7, that's fine. Why is Armaments in this deck? What are we doing? Armaments, Reaper, True Grit? Blocks for 14, take 10. If we just True Grit and Block Pot, then we can Thunderclap Reaper. Thunderclap Reaper heals for 6, and then the Block Pot tries to heal for 5 and can't. So that's not quite super efficient, like I was hoping. I guess just Reaper heals for 6, huh? So if I Armaments Reaper, I actually go to full. Let's see what next turn is. Ooh, next turn is terrible. Alright, I might need the Block Pot for next turn. Let's save it for that. So next turn is probably just like Shrug, Defend, Double Strike or something. So I don't like super need to play Thunderclap this turn. I definitely want to keep the Thunderclap in the deck because I have 2 extra copies of Perfected Strike once the shuffle comes around. Alright. Shrug. This is pretty good Blessing of the Forge turn. He's hitting for 35. These would block for 8. So I'd be blocking for 16, 27. And we'll get an extra strike in. I don't think we can afford to hold the feed. I think we just bash strike feed here, even though it won't get him, and then a Block Bot. Finally, getting max value out of it. And it should be setting up for a kill next turn. Taking a lot of damage though. Oh my god. Do not say things like should be setting up for a kill. You have fucking Frozen Eye. Okay. That's upsetting. We're not dying, but I'm not sure what I would have done differently, to be honest, but I guess we should Wild Strike to set up Nunchaku. Omamori. Second Flame Barrier makes Corruption a lot more attractive. Sure. Ooh, Self-Forming Clay is great. Do you think Fire Breathing? I don't know. Fire Breathing goes in a very specific type of deck, and we've only really got Wild Strike to support that. Yeah, White Beast Statue would be so good. Ornithopter, Potion Belt, and White Beast Statue. That's the dream, right? I guess the dream includes Sacred Bark, but White Beast Statue would be really nice. Oh, did we see a White Beast Statue at a shop? I don't remember that. Can we fight this elite? I think we probably don't try. I think we probably go do some hallway fights to heal up, and then maybe fight this elite. We didn't do a shop in Act 1. The only shops we've been in are these two. In this first one, it was ice cream, toxic egg. I don't think there was it was white beast. I don't remember what it was. No, it was abacus. Yeah, it definitely wasn't here. I remember them all. Let's see. So if we fight this elite and it is slavers, do we win? I think we win pretty easily against slavers. I think slavers, we got fire potion. We probably draw a perfected strike early, and we're in good shape. If it is, it can't be Book of Stabbing again. And I think if it's Gremlin Leader, we might be okay. We do have 2 flame barriers now. I totally forgot about my tea. I'm gonna go pick that up. Yeah, I think we probably can't go for the Mega Elite, right? Because, like, even if we take this Elite and we, like, finish it with no damage, right? Which is, like, best case scenario, and we take a card, right? Then we go over here and heal for 12, right? Then it's like, we're fighting a Mega Elite and we're at, like, max 50 if we, like, heal somehow in, like, this Elite or these hallways or something off of, like, Reaper. I just don't think that's a very sustainable lifestyle. But these hallway fights aren't easy either. Yeah, okay, I think I'll try this Elite. We'll see how it works. It is Slavers. It's probably the best one. We did get a turn 1 Perfected Strike. That's what I was asking for. We're still taking 20, though, if we do that. Thunderclap Perfected Strike to kill the Red Slaver. Fire Potion. Can we... There's no Nunchaku trigger. So if we do this, it does 33, so it easily kills him with Fire Potion. If we Thunderclap. With Thunderclap and Perfected Strike, we can't Flame Barrier. We do heal 5, so we go to 13. But being at 13 is not super comfortable. So maybe we just take this question mark route. Seems safe-ish. We're still gonna get to this Hyper Beam guy at like 30 health though, max. I mean, we have to do it, but doesn't seem good. Alright, we're already almost blocked out here. And we can double Reaper, which is pretty cool. Okay, maybe we are gonna end it greater than 30 health. Next turn has a feed in it. We can feed off of this slaver, blue slaver. That would be bash, feed, True Grit probably. True Grit usually almost blocks out Taskmaster if it doesn't block him out. He's wounding us, but we're not taking weak. So we should set up the feed. Bash feed is 8 plus 15 damage, that's 23. So we actually can't set it up. Oh wait, we can, because we have double tap set up. Oh, and we get to block, wow. Never see that Nunchaku coming, it's like a little gift that comes just all the time. We could double strike feed, but there's not really an advantage to saving bash, so let's use it. Nom, delicious slaver. We did remove a strike there, cardinal sin. Let's see what Shurganoff would get. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. It also blocks out. Sure. And we can dual wield it right before we shuffle. Maximize our chance of drawing it next turn. And we did. Do we have any more side quests? This deck has kind of a lot of side quests now, but no, we used them all. Okay. Well, that was amazing. That was the best that could possibly go by a lot. When we were going down to 13, I was like, there's no way we can fight a Mega Elite. But now I'm like, we can fight a Mega Elite. If it goes back to Book of Stabbing, though, we probably lose. Strength Book of Stabbing is pretty bad. We probably take Battle Trance, right? Every Ironclad deck wants a Battle Trance. We do have Shrug-It-Off, so there's a tiny bit of anti-synergy, but we have Frozen Eye. We know exactly what's going to happen. So it's Battle Trance. And Whetstone. We've got Feed upgraded. Okay. I'll take it. Curse for a Relic. We've got a lot of relics, so we don't really need more. Also, we don't have anything that makes our first turn less... I did look at Frozen Eye. I looked at Frozen Eye to make sure I was eating the guy at the right time. It's not actually a good curse. It doesn't hurt you, but it takes up a spot in your opening hand. And your opening hand is the most important one, because it happens every game. We don't have anything that's innate. We don't have anything that draws on turn 1. We also don't have Lantern, which makes Writhe particularly bad. Or Ancient Tea Set. But I think I'm just not into it. If we got a Strike Dummy, that'd be pretty funny. I think we just abandon this. Okay. If we get thwacked here, we're definitely going up the middle. I mean, it is one of the better curses, like, objectively speaking. It's not as bad as Pain, it's not as bad as Regret, it's not as bad as Normality, certainly. But those are... I would say it's, like, just a little bit... It's just better than that. It's not as good as, like, Injury or, like, Necronoma Curse, which is kind of different, but whatever. So if we go here and it's a fight and we take damage in the fight, we probably won't go to the Mega Elite. But if we go there and then we either heal off of a fight or get a like just an event, right? Like Joust or something, then we can go fight the Mega Elite, I think, because we do heal for 15 now. And I want to fight the Mega Elite if I can. But this is a question mark in the second half of Act 2, which means that one of the possibilities is Thwack, and we could fight a little extra bonus elite here. Which I'm not excited about. Normally, it's definitely a more conservative path. We could handle that pretty easily, I think. And we still get a relic. We just don't get to choose our path in Act 3. This is basically the only difference. But we get an extra fire this way, and I like the fire a lot. So let's try it. Alright, we get an upgrade shrine. That's nice. Armaments is a pretty important upgrade. So does Bash. I wish Thunderclap got 2 vulnerable instead of extra damage. Wild Strike gets a ton of damage. We'll probably do Bash here. Our vulnerable uptime is really important with the strikes running around. And we can get Armaments too. Or get Wild Strike. I think Armaments is probably better than Wild Strike. Although, now that we have Toxic Egg, maybe that's not true. We've had Toxic Egg for forever, but maybe I just didn't realize. Well, we can kill one. can't kill the other. So we're taking some status effect damage here. I think we want to make more perfected strikes. I think that's pretty important. And hopefully we can kill him next turn. Let's battle trance. We can double tap. Oh gosh, being weak is so bad. We have to like double tap feed. Feed does 18, and then Reaper. I think Reaper is good later in the fight though. So let's just double tap feed strike. I mean, the thing that we really care about in the first round is the status effects, and you can't defend against those. He's buffing. Oh wait, I guess you can't tell if he's buffing or summoning more dudes. They look the same. I'm gonna make sure those look the same. Oh, he is definitely summoning. Okay, they do look different. The other one looks like a buff symbol. He's summoning dudes. Do we have any like AoE coming up? No. So we're probably like wild striking one of the dudes and then perfected striking another one. I don't think it's anything that really affects this turn too much. I guess I'll double armaments to upgrade everything. I go to the wiki. I'll post the link where it just was. Somebody posted a whatchamacallit, a spreadsheet in here a couple days ago, which seems theoretically like it's better, but then in reality I can't stand to actually look at it, so I'm like, no, my eyes, they need pretty things. Here we are wasting another Perfected Strike Plus on a stupid fat gremlin. We could actually block enough here that we would trigger calipers, which is kind of cool. Well, this turn hurts. Are we dead? There's nothing I can do about it, so. The fat one is really bad. You do not want to let him survive, because then you'll get sort of steamrolled. It snowballs really badly. Once you're he puts frail and weak on you. It's like super dangerous. Okay, so we're gonna shrug it off and then double tap Perfected Strike. And we're almost there. I was hoping to get back to Reaper. I left it in the deck intentionally, but I would rather win right now than take that chance. Well, that did not go well. Here's Pommel Strike. I talked about wanting a Pommel Strike earlier. I think I will take one. It's going to be tough to win against Hyper Beam Man in this state. Distilled Cast is great with Frozen Eye, though, so maybe we can get there. Battle Trance will draw these four. Bash does not apply debuff. Seems okay. Then we want more Perfected Strikes in our life. And I guess I would rather do 39 damage than remove one of the artifact charges. We can do that later when 39 damage is not an option. Alright, 16 versus 14, so we're taking 4 damage. We could double tap Reaper. It's not getting much better. We could make things vulnerable first, too. It's kind of a crappy use of Distilled Chaos, but... it does heal for quite a bit. We would heal for 12. Did I do math wrong? So we would heal for 12 per gremlin, so we'd heal for 24. We kind of need that. Let's see, so if we do it without, we'd heal for 8 per... Or wait, we heal for... It's different. So we either heal for 24 with just the base Reaper, or we play the Thunderclap and get 4 extra health per orb and heal for 32. I think I want the maximum healing, because this is going to be my only Reaper this fight, and we're super low. I would like to survive a Hyper Beam if possible. It's quite a bit of healing. Gonna do a little bit of damage return to Automaton as well. Oh no, not my Armaments Plus. We could draw these last 2 cards. They are both strikes. I would know that even if I didn't have Frozen Eye. The ordering does not matter. We can use Perfected Strike to kill this one and get Armaments to upgrade these cards. We could Perfected Strike and then Pommel Strike and then Armaments and upgrade a bunch of strikes and a Wild Strike. Seems pretty okay. We probably want to do the Armaments anyway, because it's our only way to block, and we're currently under blocking by 4. Not super crazy about using a Perfected Strike on an orb, but it's pretty efficient, so I'm not complaining either. Alright, they are hitting for 24, 32. I can block for 16 plus 8 is 24. If we kill this guy, we get back Flame Barrier, but we already have a Flame Barrier in hand, so that doesn't really help. We could Perfected Strike, or we could dual wield the Perfected Strike again, and then it would do a little bit more damage. Which I guess is our only scaling, is dual wielding strikes. Just making our deck more and more strike filled over time. Yeah, it's not that bad too. That is the line I'm talking about. I think it's probably best. We could Thunderclap to remove an artifact charge. So that would be like Thunderclap, Flame Barrier, True Grit. But then what do I True Grit? It's either Perfected Strike or Dual Wield. So that seems wrong. Okay. Automaton's really awkward because if he gives me he like triggers my self-forming claim, but then he always waits for my block to wear off. He like attack defends. I guess technically I have Calipers, so I could like try and block for a bunch more and save it, but that seems hard to do. We can Battle Trance and then double Perfected Strike, which seems good. It doesn't leave us a great next turn though, because we get this stuff, and it's just like we have 1 defend for the Hyper Beam turn. But if we don't do it, we still have 1 defend for the Hyper Beam turn, so we're not really making it any worse. We're just failing to make it better. We do survive this, so that's something, but only just. We can't shrug it off and double tap because we get wound, because these are in order. We could pommel strike and shrug it off and then double tap a strike. Oh wait, we're triggering Nunchaku, so we have 5 energy if we pommel strike. So we could pommel strike, shrug it off, double tap, strike feed, which is quite a bit of damage. It sucks that we can't get the double tap on the pommel strike, but there's just no way to do that. We're not far off. We just need a couple of attacks. Basically, just have to survive this turn. Yeah, we can't. Okay, well. It was a good run. Probably a little bit too ambitious in the Act 2 pathing. But we almost, like, took 4 elites in Act 1 and 4 elites in Act 2, one of which was the Mega Elite, and then survived. We survived Act 1 super well. Just, we messed up our draw order against the, what was it, Mega Slavers? Wait, no, it wasn't Mega Slavers, it was, who was our Mega Elite? Oh, it was Mega Gremlin Leader. Yeah, Mega Gremlin Leader almost killed us. Okay, well, I think that's going to be it for the stream for today.